Pretty insane. Wow. A real celebrity on stream.
Yeah.
Do 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 dee 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 dee. Yeah, it's really playing some ads.
Good. We're gonna make a half a penny.
All right, let's get this going.
Chat. You're gonna get to see me sculpt a fire on a skull because I'm bad at time management, and this is when the green stuff is wet. Ah. Oh. And that green stuff hardened up quick. Come on. I should have. Need to figure out a good way to hold the skull while I'm sculpting.
Love a nice little fire skull.
How am I gonna do this? I have it stabbed onto a pin, but doesn't seem to want to stay on the pin. I betcha if I super glued it to the pin, it wouldn't do anything to help hold it.
Well, as we're getting this going, the call-in starts at 9:30.
Yeah.
So that's where we're gonna get this going.
I can't. How am I gonna do this? Chat, help me. You know what? Maybe I can glue it. Maybe I can glue it flat side down to the flat side of the pin. Candy creation, sweet, more heresy, and new voices to enjoy.
Yeah.
I want you, JD, to hear the news. We're getting a new Space Marine game. Yeah. Oh, did they announce an actual date? Yeah, let's see if I can glue this. Something tells me that pupper's gonna snap right off. But gotta try.
You gotta try. Skulls. Skulls for the skull.
Developer, g'day, Mr. Eons of Man.
Eons of Man.
Lucky Bat, ooh, George Shadow, Squats. Dia Scorpion, hey, what's up, guys? Squats are back. DRG and Warhammer.
Old squats.
Yeah, I mean, the post claimed it's going to be a whole new faction.
I know.
You know what, though? I wonder if this is going to be pretty... Oh, it's not glued. The glue hasn't dried yet. I wonder if this is going to be a little unpopular. I don't think it looks very good.
I didn't think it did either.
I didn't think there was anything that made it look special. Like, I thought it just looked kind of like a small Space Marine. With, like... You know what? It actually looks a lot like a Terran.
It kind of does. But you know what? They always show off the worst one.
They do.
So maybe that's the worst one.
Because like I'm thinking about like all the different things they've done to make the factions look interesting. Like Eldar have spikes, or Dark Eldar have spikes. Regular Eldar have kind of this weird like padding to their armor. Like their armor is made up of a bunch of ovals. GENESTEALER cult have this weird like spacesuit. But Sisters of Battle, you know, they got their big booby armor and all of their little fleur-de-lis. I feel like the squats, at least this one particular squat, doesn't have anything. I was hoping it was going to be quilting, because it seems like that's what a lot of people do with squats, is they have these cool quiltedness to them. Maybe they didn't do that because I think the Caradron Overlords might have a lot of quilting. But I don't know, maybe they have that because it looks good.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
Combo, genuinely pumped for the Space Dwarves. Lucas Melson. I hear Jerry Seinfeld loves the look of the squats. George George Cacharo. I think it's going to be a kill team. I think it'd be cool as a kill team. It'd also be cool as a Necromunda team. But I don't know. I'd have to see a lot more before I'm sold that it's a Warhammer faction. Vincius de Souza Oliveira. That's exactly what I heard. I heard a small Space Marine, but hey, there's hoping for that the other ones are cooler. I agree.
Kevin Estebar.
KELLERMORPH.
Kevin Estebar. The wheel has spoken. It's Space Mers squats. It's squats.
Toby Hendrickson. Different looking plasma gun. Yeah, but it's not different looking enough. Like the each of the gangs in Necromunda have their own looking plasma gun, but it's not different enough. Matthew F. Hey everyone, what do you think of the new terrain box set that was up for pre-order today? I think I saw it like a while ago, and now it's up for pre-order. I think it looks dope. I think it looks super cool. Love the dish. Love the platforms. I love the little gate. Slimmer Dimmer. I have this on in the background while I'm editing a short film I'm working on. Ooh, do we all get to see it?
Do we get credit for helping? I would assume so.
Maybe we can be a test audience. No, it's just falling off. Maybe the glue is still not dry yet. No. Maybe I can glue it to something better.
I don't want to watch it. I was going to pre-order that new train box, then I saw the price. Yikes!
Expensive, yeah.
How much is it? Is it $200?
$200.
I didn't even have to look. I knew.
Yeah.
I just know the prices. That's about right.
Mm-hmm.
I think that everything will be about $200 in the future. Like the box of Gretchen. That's going to be $200.
Mm-hmm. It's the terrain that I bought, the red stuff. But it's you get twice as much. You get two of the buildings, and then you get another platform and a gate and a dish. Yeah, really, really cool stuff. Probably a little too pricey. Speaking of too pricey, how do people? I mean, I guess people probably don't try to sculpt fire onto a tiny little skull that you can't hold on to.
Jason M. Tips. It's my life day today. Sing to me in burps.
We celebrate a day of peace, a day of harmony.
In burps.
I don't have enough burps.
Yeah, we have to bottle them all up for the past couple of days in order to really get that going.
If anybody has ever seen the Star Wars Holiday Special, you can see Carrie Fisher sing the words to Star Wars, super high on coke.
Yeah.
You get to see Harrison Ford just looking really pissed that he has to be there.
Mm-hmm. So just normal Harrison Ford?
Yeah, normal Harrison Ford. He's like, I could be out there crashing airplanes instead of here.
That joke never gets old.
No, because he keeps crashing airplanes.
Jeez, maybe you should try to not crash airplanes.
Yeah.
Amanda Barth, that's the only birthday song I want for the rest of my life.
God, the Star Wars Holiday Special is such a wonderful acid trip. I mean, it's not. It's actually not fun to watch. It's really, really bad. But it does open with like 8.5 minutes of unsubtitled Wookiee noises, which is kind of magical.
It is kind of magical.
D8, do you guys like the Major Kill minis? Love Major Kill. I haven't looked at his minis enough. I really should give him a look. I also haven't looked at his pinup porny drawings enough. I think I really need to do some more investigating.
Yeah, you know, for some reason I feel like I have to do that too.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Here we go. I think that's a skull that could be made out of warp fire. Yeah, I don't know, but this maybe it's for a video or something. You never know.
I bet it's for a video or something.
Here, Miguel, when will Jay paint up his a squat kill team? Maybe soon, maybe in a long time. Yeah, usually Games Workshop sends me all of their models before they share them, but like for some reason with the squats they didn't.
Yeah.
Maybe we didn't sign the right NDA.
That sucks.
Now you want to watch it? Is that is that normal for the terrain? Yeah. I mean, it's a lot of terrain, sort of. Dead developer, time to spend a bad amount of money on a new game. Ooh, I hope it's Drop Zone Commander.
I hope it's Drop Fleet Commander.
Ooh.
In my mind, basically all sci-fi games have almost the exact same name. And so do all the fantasy ones.
They do.
Drop Zone, Dead Zone, Kill Zone, Kill Team, Aeronautica Imperialis. It's all the same.
Mm-hmm. Frostgrave. Username, Star Wars Holiday Special is the 4th best Star Wars movie, just after Spaceballs, but ahead of Return of the Jedi. Oh yeah, the best Star Wars movie is, of course, Star Wars 1977 A New Hope, then Empire, then 7, then Return of the Jedi, 8, 9, and then
and
3,
the rest.
1, 2. That is the correct order, and anybody who disagrees is wrong.
There you go.
Cyanide and Cheddar. I wonder if a Titan will ever be shown on this channel. You know, I don't know. My favorite Titan is the Reaver Titan, but it still doesn't look like a fun project to work on. I think I would love to paint a Warlord Titan, but I don't ever want to build or own a Warlord Titan. I think maybe if I could, like, the perfect situation is someone local wants to commission me to paint a Warlord Titan and they do everything and then prime it and then send it to me, I could totally make that happen. But
you heard it here, folks. Someone with some cash should do all the work and then Jay will paint it.
For a fee.
Yeah, for money.
But, God, it just doesn't look like any fun to build those things.
No.
Ooh, Dead Developer. It was actually Star Wars Legion. Ooh, Star Wars Legion is so great. Love Star Wars Legion. It's a fun game with fun models. No guns yet, so it's not a perfect game, but it's pretty up there.
Also means I'm not allowed to play it. It's the closest thing to to Grotz. That's what I would say.
Hey, Miguel. Jay really hates the prequels. I like the prequels, but I don't think they're good. I do like The Phantom Menace, sort of. I mean, it's a boring movie, but I think the things in The Phantom Menace are like my favorite things in the prequels. I love the ships. Weirdly, that movie has a completely different color palette to the other two. Like, everything takes place during the day. There's lots of blues and greens. Things aren't miserable yet. The plot hasn't started. The plot doesn't start until episode 3, weirdly enough. I mean, when the title crawl talks all about a trade dispute, then you're in for a wild ride.
Yeah, that it's gonna be interesting. Hell
Same
yeah.
anger. The best Star Wars is actually Star Trek. Ooh, I like Star Trek too. Aaron Gret, fresh eBay haul. Complete painted Space Marine drop pod and fast attack land speeder for $50 shipped. Perfect for my Black Templar. That is a good deal. Damn. Yeah, every now and then you can really snag something nice off of eBay.
It's rare though.
I have a Warlord Titan, and it was actually very fun to build. Do you like building models? Because I don't particularly. Plastics are okay. Resin sucks. Christian Ariza, Han Solo is the best Star Wars movie, and it's not even close. Oh, Han Solo was awesome. I never put Rogue One and Han Solo into my list, because at that point they're just too many, but I love Rogue One, love Han Solo.
Yeah, it's great. Really, really fun. It's one of those like Iron Man 1, that childlike wonder comes back when you watch it.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of fun.
Wargame Ramble, the proper Star Wars order. Oh god, the numbers. 4, A New Hope. 5, Empire Strikes Back. 6, Return of the Jedi. 3, 1, 2, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's a fair list if you like the prequels. 3 is definitely the best prequel movie as a movie, but I find it very frustrating because it makes no sense. Although 7 is way better than Attack of the Clones. 7 is like a good movie.
Here, Miguel, The Mandalorian is the best Star Wars movie.
Ooh, The Mandalorian is also really good. I like Boba Fett too. Ooh, did anybody watch Star Wars Visions? I feel like nobody watched Star Wars Visions because no one likes anime. But some of those were really good.
Lucas Melson, who here watches Formula 1?
Is that race cars?
Jay does. Yeah, Jay watches it.
Yeah, big fan.
No, it's not race. It's not race cars. It's Formula 1. Completely different.
Yeah, no, I know all about it. Oops. I think I put way too much paint on this guy's head. I love when my first brush stroke of the night gets a oops.
Ruh-roh. Yeah, that's always good.
Mm-hmm.
Hack'em Slash, yeah, watch Visions.
Yeah. I liked it. The episode with Flop or Plop, Lop. I think her name was Lop. That episode, I mean, clearly that studio was like, no, you're giving us a real show. You're not giving us a 1 episode little thingy. And you know what? I'm down. I want to build that super cool lightsaber.
And speaking of a really cool lightsaber, I'm gonna be right back.
Developer painting snowtroopers. Ooh, the snowtroopers are great. I think I'm gonna do my snowtroopers as like sandstorm troopers because I want to do kind of like a they're on a desert planet. I don't know if it's gonna be Tatooine or Jakku officially, but yeah, I want to do some fun stuff with my Empire. I'm almost done with my rebels, and so then I get to start working on the bad guys. Slimmer Dimmer, have you ever painted Middle Earth? Nope. I'm not opposed to it. I'm not that big of a Lord of the Rings fan. I like Lord of the Rings. I don't know if I'm like it enough to try their games. Although the little boxed game that is like the when they go into the dwarf city and they fight the troll, that little box looks interesting to me. Wargame Ramble. Scout Troopers are always my favorite, but I never understood why you would design a helmet that eliminates your peripheral vision for no reason. Don't like motocross? Don't those helmets do that too? I mean, I don't think they do it as intensely, but Developer, the pistols on the Legion models suck. You mean on the model or in game? Because yeah, I'm sure they roll white dice and you never hit anything. Although I mean, if you play Empire, then you get to shoot mostly black and red dice. Because the Empire have better weapons. The Rebels, you're praying to get those hits off, and then they never happen, and then you lose, and Sean wins. Ryan S., when would you guys consider your first purchasing an airbrush? I've been painting for about a year now, and I'm considering it. Yeah, that's pretty much when I picked up mine, after I've been painting for a year. It's a super, super wonderful little tool. Reaver Marine, thank you for your flyer-based video. The default flyer stands are terrible. I agree. Developer, yeah, on the Scout models, the Scouts have short pistols. Yeah, the Scouts, they have like this funny holdout pistol that you can only get 2 fingers around. Like in real Star Wars, it's a tiny, tiny little pistol. And yeah, so basically when it's represented as a model, it's like a grain of rice with a sight. Jimmy, any tips on painting Deathwatch, Jay? Absolutely, I have a whole video on it. Using contrast paint to paint them. On my newer Deathwatch models, what I did was I just painted them black and then stippled on silver to make it look like scratches. Yeah, black armor is definitely tricky. Amanda Barr, LOL Sean. Yep. I think I have yet to beat him in a game of anything. Logan, who would win in a fist fight, 1 Space Marine or 10,000 Snotlings? The Space Marine. Like a Snotling, any number of Snotlings could never defeat a Space Marine. It's like the how many toddlers could you take in a fight? An infinite number. Toddlers are dumb. They wouldn't like gang up. They wouldn't know to go for the legs. I mean, you'd eventually get tired, but I still think even if like you took a nap, I don't think they could really finish you off. D8, is Star Wars Legion cheaper than Warhammer 40,000? Yes. Yeah, it definitely is cheaper. The starter set you can get for like $80, and that comes with 2 pretty much full armies. Expansions cost between $20 and $50. You don't have nearly as many models. Yeah, it is cheaper. Slimmer Dimmer, I got an airbrush and it broke almost immediately. Got a new compressor because I thought that was the problem, but it still doesn't work. If you get one, don't cheap out. Get a better one. I would suggest the Neo for Iwata is a great little airbrush, and the Badger Patriot 105 is also a great little airbrush. I think they're both around $70, $80. Yeah, the tricky thing with an airbrush is they're very finicky tools that you really have to learn how to operate. Like, I can kind of hear when my airbrush is acting up, but that's definitely a skill that you develop over time.
I think you should try to get the most expensive airbrush you possibly can.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe $300 to $400.
I have an airbrush like that, and it's quite good, but I don't know if it's worth the price tag.
Yeah. Probably not.
I'd say, yeah, when you're just starting out, maybe, don't go for Harder and Steinbeck. Death Developer, you get 3 less models. It's 7-man squads for some reason. Yeah, Star Wars Legion squad sizes are 4 to 6, which I actually don't mind. You're pushing less models around the table. Things die a little quicker. I don't mind not having everything in 10s. It also makes painting a little quicker. I don't mind the smaller squad sizes. Amanda Barth. Sean cheats! JK. Sean, don't come for me. Oh, no, he cheats.
Oh, yeah. 100% cheats. I'm sure he'll cheat tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
He's just a cheater. PJ McMurray. And this is where Nick talks about the EOB branded airbrushes.
Yeah!
Hell yeah.
We don't have any yet.
We don't have any. I think Badger should do airbrushes with us because we live right down the street from them.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what I think.
I mean, I like the brushes. I have the Patriot 105. I got the Anthem 155.
I got the Anthem. I got the Chrome.
Chrome is a slick little airbrush.
Mm-hmm. Takamoto EOB Fumo 2022.
Yeah!
Those are coming. Along with the body pillows and all that other fun stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Reversible, of course, with both of us on it.
Cyanide Cheddar, I refuse to believe that Sean is a real person. I rather choose to believe that Sean is an eldritch abomination that exists only to beat Jay at games. And speaking of beating Jay at games, I'm gonna go take a quick little piss before we get into these calls.
Quick little piss. I was setting up a 3D printer to print. And I'm hoping that'll be done by the time that the stream ends, which it won't be. It probably will end a little bit later. I mean, about the body pillows. I know. We'll make sure we get you one pre-ordered. Don't you worry. Daniel Boomall. I'm thinking about getting a 3D printer for terrain. What kind would you suggest for starters? Probably an Ender 3, maybe an Ender 3 Pro. They're relatively inexpensive, and really, I don't know. You don't need all of the bells and whistles. Like a lot of them have the self-leveling and all that kind of stuff. You probably don't need that. The Ender 3 is pretty good. Cyanide and Cheddar. EOB branded models when? I want a Model J that's just him kind of standing around. Funny you mentioned that. Tomorrow. We're actually releasing a pack of those tomorrow. Pretty crazy.
Ba-boom!
Wow! Well, there you go. It's 9:30, and that means that we're going to be going over to our Patreon calls. Or not Patreon calls, our normal calls, our call-in. But if you are part of the Patreon, you get to skip the line, which is always fun. And so if you're watching this stream right now, and you're also on our Discord server, if you go to under our category live stream, you'll see call-in stream, and we select a person from that list, and they chat with us for 5 minutes. We have these timed out because
we try to get to everyone.
Try to get to everybody as best as we can. So let's get this going. Now, I am looking at this the list of wonderful people, and I see a very special treat in here. So I will add this person right now. TaterTot1196.
Hello.
Hi, Tater Tot.
Hi. Hi. That is my gamer tag.
What's up?
Oh, not much. Just listening and watching. Fangirling mostly.
Of course. I mean, we're fangirling too right now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's TaterTot1196.
I know. Crazy. I'm so famous.
Yeah.
Had to take time out of my busy schedule.
Yeah, exactly.
So I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what is this question?
If Warhammer was sponsored by a smell, what would the sponsor be?
Sponsor? They have candles.
They do?
I almost bought some, although they're horribly overpriced.
Is it like Basement and Sweat?
That's what it should be. But I think like some of the flavors were Tau pheromones or ethereal pheromone. No, wait, was that the Tyranid pheromone one? And then
I think it was Tyranid. I think it was
Tau,
Tyranid pheromones.
like Tau mind control. I think one of them was musk.
Yeah,
like
one of them was musk.
Was it like chaos musk or something?
I was thinking like Nacho Doritos or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about right.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Well, when we went to Adepticon, that's pretty much what it was.
If we could distill it down to a smell.
Yeah. Yeah. Doritos and sadness.
Yeah. Doritos and tears.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. One of those days, we were standing by a group, and someone was real dank. They were really, they were really going to town.
Too bad it wasn't us.
I know. Next year.
Mm-hmm.
There's always next year.
Mm-hmm.
You could stop showering now, and then when you get there,
yeah, that's a good
everybody will know where your booth is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have much. I just wanted to be here with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Finally.
You finally made it.
Mm-hmm.
You made it to the live stream.
How are your sisters coming along?
They've been put on hold. I've been gone for a month, so they're at home. They're being babysat by my imaginary friends. But they're coming along. I'm going to get back to them when I get home, though. I want to finish them.
Nice.
I love it.
They're inspiring.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we've been playing a bunch of games.
I bet you're pretty bored without me on Sundays.
Hell yeah. Are you kidding me?
I know. I'm going to have to start. It's going to be a thing again.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully. I got to whip out my dice bag. It's too nice. I can't sit in the dust.
Wouldn't it be amazing if Amanda shows up and immediately beats Sean? Undefeated.
I want that to happen so
Undefeated.
bad.
For week after week after week.
That's why he's winning so much, because I haven't
Mhm.
been there.
It is.
Yeah, I would say so. He is currently undefeated.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe tomorrow could be one of those days.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
I'll be rooting for you on my 13-hour drive home. Just a cool 13 hours.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
If you know,
Well,
you could
you know,
probably,
that's-
you could probably listen to every YouTube video we've ever published, as long as it's not the
I was
live
about to
stream.
say.
I've already done it.
Like 100,000 billion hours of these live streams.
Yes.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
you could watch 3 live streams, or you
Yep.
could watch 13 live streams all the way through.
Yeah,
Like, how long are your live streams?
It's an hour.
it's an hour, but every day for like 2 years.
Yeah. Yeah, this will be 2 years coming up soon.
Yeah.
I don't want to get too distracted on the road.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. Yeah.
Mm. Yep. If you guys ever drive through Kentucky, look out for the craters in the road. It's actually the mood.
Amazing.
Do you have any questions for me?
You made anything cool?
I did. I made some really cool donkey hoof gloves that the actor can wear and like use all of his appendages. So I feel pretty good about that.
Love a
Yep.
good hoof.
I love a good hoof too.
I've seen them, and they're pretty damn cool. I don't know if people can tell, but maybe we know who Tater Tot 1196 is.
Just a little
No,
bit.
definitely not. We're a really good judge of character.
Yeah. Can tell she likes making things
Yeah.
for donkeys specifically.
And in the morning,
Yep.
I'm making waffles. Does that line is that line in the show?
No, it's not. They missed a chance.
bad
they
show,
missed
then.
an opportunity. Yep, yep. Oh, I
Well-
actually made the whole costume shop go insane because I kept repeating the line "donkey."
Okay.
Just over
No.
and over and over and over
Yeah.
and over again.
Man,
So
I
that's like
love
someone
I
was like,
love
"Please
both
stop."
Shrek movies.
Oh yeah,
Both of them
one and
are
two, that's
really
all
good.
you need. That's it. Those are the only movies. Ooh.
And on that note, that's 5 minutes right there.
Oh no, that was too short.
I know. Well, it was a pleasure meeting you for the very first
Yeah.
time.
It's a pleasure meeting you too. I'm so
And
happy
we-
that you had me on your show.
Yeah, and we hope that that you come back soon again.
Oh, I will. I will.
All right, wonderful.
Bye. Have
Bye.
fun.
Bye.
Be well.
Bye. I don't know how to leave.
I can make you leave.
Okay, good.
There you go. We don't know who that person is.
No.
Alrighty.
Do you know how to change gamer? I would love to change my gamer tag. I think it's just my email address right now because I didn't know how to set it up.
Yeah, you can. Of course, you can change it.
Probably just one button away.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you remember this. Yours used to be different, and then we changed it to Eons of J.
Oh yeah. I want to
Yeah.
be Peaches. I
So-
always whenever there's character creation, I always create the character Peaches.
So there you go. You can always be Peaches.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now I've noticed that maybe we have another special guest, but we're gonna break up our special guests with a normie. So we are going to go with Gray Knight.
Wait, I gotta put on my mic first. Hi.
Hi.
How's it been, guys?
It's been
Haven't
good.
talked with you guys 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 5 months or more.
Well, you're here now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
I've-
what's
I've
going
missed-
on?
Just went to the Warhammer store today. Bought some things because I'm gonna start doing commissions.
Ooh, neat.
Yeah.
Do you know your rates? You know,
Huh?
do you know your rates? What you're charging people? $20 an hour by the fig.
Yeah, by the fig originally, my teacher told me how much time I spend on a model is how much money I would charge. she was like, in 1 hour you could charge $5. Originally it was per model $1, max 25. I'll give you a week. Yeah.
Yeah, it's always the hardest part of commission work is how
Yeah,
the rate.
so
'Cause if too much, people don't want to pay you. Too little, and you don't want to do it anymore.
yeah, so that's why I was thinking models, so that way I'm like, all right, this model will give me $1 if I make it battle ready or I base it. I'm not sure what to do. I've just been on YouTube seeing what I should do, how I should do it, just because I'm doing Fiverr.
Ooh, you should do a YouTube
And today
video. Fiverr YouTube videos crush.
Yeah, I also got a free model this week.
Ah,
It's not one of the newer ones because they told me that, sadly, that they didn't get their coins because something happened and they got delayed with their coins. So they wanted to get everything out in the same round. So I'm going to come back to the store in a week from now. And I got a field trip for my theater and drama class on Friday.
so
That's gonna be fun.
Sneak off and go to the Warhammer store,
You
or they're
read
unrelated.
my mind. You read. It's theater. What do you expect? We're going to a theater place in my city, Naples. We're going to a theater place. I don't know what it's called.
I think it's called the theater store.
I think it's something like NCR. No, not NCR. It's Fallout. But I know it has a C and an N in it because of Naples.
CNN.
I don't know. I remember when the streams were like 10 minutes and not 5 minutes. I had more time to talk. Yeah.
Yep, we've been getting too many people. That was the problem.
I can tell. We've got an old friend. We've got Agent Lemma and Snotling. And then Saint
Exactly.
Anger. And there's so many others. Well,
Hopefully Jerry Seinfeld shows back up.
Yeah.
He was a funny one. Real one.
Big fan.
Yeah, at the store I bought skulls.
Ooh,
Like you said.
it's a good
Oh, you
box.
bought
Nothing
skulls?
go wrong with skulls.
About the skulls
go
for the
wrong
skulls
with them.
box.
Yeah, skulls for the skull god.
Yes.
Or is it?
Such a better name.
Yep.
Yeah.
Games Workshop. Games Workshop. Listen to the fans. It's Skulls for the Skull Throne. Not Citadel Skulls.
I didn't go to a game store today, although I did order a Marsh Carla Slogoth.
Wow.
I know, because I wanted it. And
you
Jay
deserved it?
knows, of course. Well, Jay knows where I ordered it from.
Yeah. From the
So
theater
that's why I
store.
ordered it. Yes, from the
At the
theater store.
theater
From,
store.
from CNN in Naples.
I don't. Oh, also, I've been in the stream like East Coast. I don't know the time zone for you guys, because you guys are saying it's 9 something, but here in the East Coast, it's like 10:44. So yeah, I've been here since 9:05 in the East Coast time zone.
Ah.
So
There
that's
you go.
already over an hour here.
Speaking of over an hour, that's your time. Right then and there.
Oh wow. All right. Well, it was great talking with you guys. So
thanks for-
fun. Love the work. Just
Woo.
keep it up.
We'll do
Bye.
it.
No, we're shutting it down.
Bye.
I'm a big fan.
We had a good run, but I think
Thank you.
it's about time.
Yeah, I think we're about done. All right. Now we're going to add a very special guest, Bobish192.
How's it going, boys?
It's going good.
Good. gonna shut down Eons of Battle, I hear.
Yep.
Yes.
It's because I beat Jay in a game last week, and
Mm-hmm.
he bet the horse.
Yeah.
Let's just say this is a very, very special guest.
Some of you might know him as the cheater.
The cheater.
I only cheat in order to win.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And you only cheat on Sundays.
Yeah.
Yeah. I keep it clean the rest of the week
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
for the fans.
Yeah.
There's something I want to say. Oh, you were talking about Star Wars Legion, and today they dropped a whole bunch of stuff about the new expansions coming out.
Oh, the new
That's exciting.
Scum, or the Black Sun
Yeah.
Syndicate and the Pikes.
They showed all the boxes and stuff off,
Ooh.
and they released a new box for like upgraded cards with Boba and Bosk and stuff, so they can be mercenaries. And on it, they showed one of Hondo's mercenaries, meaning they're adding Hondo to the game too.
They better. Hondo's the best.
So very exciting.
Yeah.
Do you think you'll get into the mercenary stuff with it?
No, it's so hard because I want all 4 factions, and I'm only through the Rebels. I need to do the Empire, and then the clones, and then the battle droids. I think they might be last. I mean, I could always dabble. I mean, especially if they can be taken as operatives, like to be added
they
to
could go
other
with
factions.
All 4 of the factions, so it's really cool.
Seems weird that the Rebels would be down.
They're rebels, man.
I mean, they take what
That's
they
why
can
they
get,
have to be
but-
destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it makes sense for someone like Hondo, because
Yeah.
it's Hondo.
He's sometimes not a bad guy. You know, remember that episode where he saved all those kiddos? Sort of.
Yeah, that was definitely for a altruistic reason.
Yeah.
He just wanted to help those kids.
Mm-hmm. And sure, he kidnapped them, but you know,
It's kind of like saving them.
yeah. You know, he kidnapped them, but then he unkidnapped them. He borrowed them, really, is what happened.
I guess so. Kind of like how when I use your armies,
Mm-hmm.
I'm borrowing them.
And then they destroy you.
Speaking of, I don't know what I'm going to play tomorrow. I haven't thought about it at all. Any thoughts, Nick?
Kroot.
Groot.
Groot? Again? I told you I never want to play Groot.
Best faction in the game.
Ever again.
Maybe you should try the Sisters Novitiates.
Ooh, that'd be fun. I'll do that.
Yeah, they have a
Wait,
lot of
didn't
shenanigans.
Wait, Jay, didn't we do a game where I played Tau and you played Sisters?
I think we did a game where you played Tau and I played Sisters. Yeah, I think
I
so.
remember. I think, or was that you faced Nick with Nick's orcs?
I play a lot of different stuff.
Don't
I
donate
remember.
in the chat what army you want me to play. I'll play it. I'll win with
Ooh.
it. Let's go. I'll up the ante.
All right,
Yeah,
chat.
let's up the answer.
I have most teams.
Mm-hmm.
How are we gonna get a consensus going?
I don't think anybody knows what you have. What was that one? We were gonna play that one week, but then you guys had videos. I was gonna play orcs, wasn't it?
Ooh.
Yeah, I think you're gonna play the. Were you gonna play the Commandos versus
Probably gonna be
something? I don't know.
Commandos.
Yeah, it's been a couple of weeks since we've played
Mhm.
against Sean.
Been a busy month with
Yeah, it's been a busy month.
with that
Insanely busy month.
terrain video.
Terrain video,
Mhm.
Adepticon. And then when Nick was in jail, yeah, it's been a crazy, it's been a wild ride.
Yep. Oh, and thank you, Sean, for bailing me out.
Of course.
I
Don't
appreciate
forget you
it.
have to get that tattoo still.
Exactly. Well, nobody in the chat's really giving any any opinions whatsoever on everything.
TC Gentry says Kroot.
Yeah.
I see Kroot versus Tau. Fun fact, chat. I played Kroot. The only time I've played Kroot versus Jay's Tau. And I won.
In my defense,
Destroy.
I just sat down and tried to play Tau Pathfinders, which are a crazy good team, but you really have to get all their things off. And I did not. Did not do that 88. He should have to play demons. Ooh, I do have demons. Although they're not built. They're in a baggie. I have a bunch of demonettes.
Yeah. So that doesn't quite work.
I'm no stranger to playing with just bases.
Oh, PJ McMurray tips. Sean
Oh,
plays
Please,
Kroot.
Kroot.
Alright, I'm playing Kroot tomorrow, I guess. Again. I said I'd never do it again, and here I am. About to do it for $5.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You don't get the $5. We get the $5.
You know, it was a figure of speech.
And speaking of figure of speech, that's 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. $5 for 5 minutes.
There you go.
Alright.
Well,
I'll
thanks for
see
calling.
you boys tomorrow.
Yes. You'll be destroyed tomorrow. That is
Mhm.
correct.
Yep. Boy.
See ya. Wow.
What a cheater.
What a cheater. Just going around cheating again. Very fun. All right. We are going to go with Dead Developer. Next on the Eons of Battle call-in stream.
You won't believe who they talk to next.
Yes, I agree.
Hey guys,
Hi. What's up?
it's been a long while, huh?
It has been.
Few streams since I popped up.
Yeah.
What you got
What's going on?
What's painting? What's building? What's
Legion.
buying? Ooh.
Legion and Horus Heresy. A lot of Horus Heresy. I finished my 40k army like 2 months ago, I think.
Excited for the Horus Heresy 2.0?
Yeah, I got into it because of 2.0. I'm buying a lot of res and stuff now. I'm getting copious amounts of salamanders.
Ooh. Have you looked? I know the mini wargaming guys have done a lot of Horus Heresy content.
Oh yeah,
I'm sure one of them has salamanders.
I've seen a lot of the battle reports, and I'm actually getting into Legion a lot.
What faction
Yeah.
Legion?
Empire,
Empire?
I said, yeah, Empire.
What have you got?
So right now, nothing.
Nothing.
0 models. I think tomorrow I'll be picking up Snow Troopers. Yeah, I said that in the stream chat, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. And then probably the starter box.
Sooterbox is a
I
good get.
just really like their infantry. I just really like their infantry.
Yeah. And I'm gonna do spam stormtroopers. So 3 squads of stormtroopers and then probably some shore troopers. It's gonna be
I'm
a
just gonna
very
do, like-
Rogue One.
Are you sure?
Ah.
He is not sure.
Fun.
There's just something funny about the Stormtrooper salad mix list, where you just got shore troopers, death troopers, whatever they were called, the snow troopers, the scouts, everything. Just take everything. But yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on with me. To be honest, a lot of fantasizing and not much painting.
Well, that's really what the fun part.
Yeah, the fun
List
part.
building.
What am I gonna spend my money in?
Mm-hmm. Then when you're at the game store, it's just like, I'll get a bottle of glue.
Yeah, I'm gonna just get some paints. Thank you.
Everything's expensive. And I have $2,000 worth of stuff at home just sitting there.
That's how it is.
Sounds like 4K for me. And also my dad, he got into bolt action.
Ooh, that's a very dad game.
It
Yeah,
is
no, he was
definitely
like,
a dead game.
He was like, "Oh yeah, I don't." He was talking to the store owner. He was like, "Nah, yeah, I don't know. Like 40k, it doesn't really match me. I don't get much with it. I don't relate much to it." And then the store manager, before they even started selling bolt action, he just showed them the stock that was oncoming for the bolt action minis. He was like, "Yes."
Sounds
Amazing.
about
It was
right.
fun. And I also joined a painting club on that
Ah.
local store.
Ooh, a painting club would be fun.
If I had any models to paint,
Well, I mean, it sounds like you will soon.
hmm actually, I think if I recall correctly, the snowtroopers are just in the margin of what my monthly allowance is. Yep, exactly $25. All right, that's nice. So my dad, right? He's got this big '90s AT-AT toy.
Like the Kenner toy.
I think it's Kenner. I don't know. It's
Nice.
very big.
Mm-hmm.
He showed it to me when I was little. It was literally my size as a toddler.
Yep.
So I think I'm gonna just do Oops All Snow Troopers just because it's funny.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna have a big ass AT-AT on a glass table and just a bunch of snow troopers with salt on their faces.
Yeah.
Oh man, I forgot. I remember it now. Actually, after speaking about that, I had a little trauma as a kid with in the Empire Strikes Back, the little Imperial drone at the start of the movie.
Yeah. The probe
It's like
droid.
na 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 na.
Mm-hmm.
That thing scared me as a child.
It is very ominous.
It scared me as a child because of the noise it did. It fucking. What's
That is
some good
hilarious.
tips for like Legion list building?
There is an app that exists for it. I don't remember what the app is called. I think it's an official app. I don't think it's anything that's too crazy though. I don't remember if the list building is in the core manual or not. There isn't really like a true book. There's the like it's kind of like a quick start guide that comes in the starter box. And there's some more rules online.
Yeah, I've seen some of the. It's funny how they give you the rules for free, and all of the models are like 50% cheaper than GW.
Mm-hmm.
And
Anyone with a
GW
lightsaber is
still
OP. Man, are the
Okay.
Jedi and Sith so powerful in that game.
Are they?
Mm-hmm.
Gotta rethink my strategy then. God.
I mean, people make it work with like
the
veers and stuff, but
wait. What?
And speaking of
only
that,
Vader won't help me. Oh, that's the 5
That's-
right?
yep.
Nice. All right. Nice chatting. To
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. Can't wait to see that Legion army in the future.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna post it. I'm totally gonna post it.
Hell yeah. Alrighty. Thanks for calling in.
No problem.
I remember I was all excited about my not Hera, my Sabine Wren model, and I'm like, this is gonna be my hero for my rebels. And then everybody's like, that's not an HQ, that's an operative. And my dreams were dashed.
Yeah.
Actually, Jay.
How many actuallys do you get a day?
I get quite a few. It's like half the comments.
Hundreds. Hundreds of actuallys. And speaking of actually, we're gonna add another person. We're actually gonna add a Patreon member, because if you join the Patreon while the stream's going, you get to skip the line. Alrighty, we're gonna go with a Rybot.
Hello, hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Starting it off.
Hell yeah.
So big updates. I wasn't there for the stream yesterday because I had friends come in town that I had to teach Kill Team to.
Ah, nice.
So I finally just half an hour finished my first game of Kill Team. It was Reavers versus Compendium Sisters without like equipment and command points because we're just trying to learn and not overcomplicate things. Even though we've played 9th edition, so. But so one thing that we were still trying to like figure out, just because terrain is kind of weird and jank. If you have like a big piece of terrain that's long and you're up against it within an inch, I mean, the person can still be shot at even though there's like a piece of terrain in between it, pretty much, right? Because they're like up against it.
Yeah, if they can definitely be shot as long as they have an engage order. If they have a conceal order and there's they're in front of cover, then yeah, they can't be targeted.
Gotcha. And then the whole obscuring, I think, as long as if you're up on a vantage point and your model can physically see parts of the other model, if they're in the concealed, then they can be shot. It doesn't matter if they're 2 inches behind obscuring or anything like that, right?
Yes, yeah, because their conceal is treated as an engage order.
Yeah. Okay. Just there are some complications. I do like terrain and how fun it is to interact with and such, but yeah. So that's what's going on.
Yeah, vantage point is very powerful.
Well, but you still can get shot.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
So that was kind of the issue. Is I had most of my guys in conceal to begin with because the Reavers, and I just wanted them to get in close. And I put one guy up on vantage point and realized like all of his other sisters that were like in a corner could then shoot him. Even though I killed another guy with the vantage points, I was like, oh no, because I didn't have anybody else for him to really shoot if I hadn't moved up to the vantage point. So that was still a mistake.
Yep, that's always the difficult part.
Yeah, it's the trade-off.
Yeah,
but that was exciting. It was fun. It's kind of I thought I knew everything or most things I needed to because coming from 9th edition, I knew the complications surrounding certain rules and things. But this was like, okay, that doesn't work exactly how I expected it, but sure.
And that'll be your first 20 games.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I know. Well, if I can get a number of friends that like Warhammer, but one of which doesn't want to do the kill team thing. But
lame.
Yeah, I know, right?
Get rid of them. Why? I don't get the point. Why even have that person around?
Oh, God, I wish I could get rid of him. Is that one person in the group that just a good friend. But the other one actually prefers like the Sigmar aesthetic, and so I was like, Warcry is a thing. I don't know that many people play it, but I know it's like the setup is much more automated because you like draw from cards and stuff. So like the terrain setup is all on a card, and then the I don't know if you guys have played it or heard of it or done much with it.
No, but that sounds awesome. I wish
So
Kill Team had a system like that.
It is so it's Age of Sigmar. It's Age of Sigmar Kill Team, but you instead of picking a mission, you basically have a card deck of the missions, and then you flip that, and then it's the mission, and then you I think flip another thing which is terrain, and so it just shows you how to set up the terrain for that mission. Or granted, it's like randomized ish, and then I think there are like event things that happen, kind of like I'm trying to think of like games where like random events and stuff happen just based on like Vermintide or any game where hey, a horde comes in, or if you're playing Left 4 Dead, tank comes in, things like that.
Neat.
So that's my understanding of it.
Yeah, I think I love situations like that because I feel like it leads to a more narrative-driven game and a less competitive game. If monkey wrenches can just be thrown into the system.
Yep. That's I know some folks are like not necessarily control freaks, but they like to be very strategic and be very efficient with hiding behind cover so I can never be shot, but then shoot only when I really need to, and blah blah blah. But when it's like, the gate now drops and you can't get into this spot anymore, or like a meteor comes down and then you have like a mini boss that is on your side, but if they deal enough damage to it, it's going to be on their side, and like a very interactive but kind of random, less competitive, more casual setting.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
You know, now that you're talking about this, that's what we should get into that too.
All right, so we're playing Warcry tomorrow.
Yeah. You know,
at least it looks interesting for sure. I was going to look into it like right after this because I'm like, I do like the Age of Sigmar aesthetic as well. and it seems interesting from like instead your brain power, instead of putting all the effort into, oh man, I got to put this terrain here and set up objectives. Just here's the picture of what to do, and if you buy the War Cry box, I think it comes with all the terrain you need. But it's just set this stuff up and then play.
Yeah, terrain is always the make or break for Kill Team.
Oh yeah, it was the first fight, or it was the Compendium Sisters versus Heavy Intercessors, and he just could not like roll well, and so the Heavy Intercessors kept rolling 6s and getting AP1, and just he got shot off the board like by mid round 2, and it was pretty horrible. So I was like, that was his first experience.
It's good to hear that Heavy Intercessors did well though.
Well, it was the loot and shoot, or sorry, loot and whatever. It was the very first match play thing that we saw, and the way the terrain was set up, it was trying to learn the terrain rules and being behind stuff, and it just ended up being, it was like a shooting line. The Heavy Intercessors could just stand where they needed to and shoot. There wasn't really any objective play going on necessarily. But the second game with the Reavers, it was actually really fun because there was actual objective play and trying to get up into vantage points and things. So there was a little more balanced in that regard. But yeah.
I want to play Kill Team now.
Well, guess what? We will tomorrow. And speaking of that, that's 5 minutes.
Cool. I wish I would have shotgunned this beer, then I would have burped in your face, but instead, see ya, nerd!
Absolutely amazing.
I saw this great. I'm part of a bunch of airsoft Facebook groups, and there's these two guys, and they had some twisted teas, and so they both put their twisted teas on the ground. They put their foot on the can. They shot a hole in the can, picked them up, cracked them open, and then shotgunned them. It was awesome.
Wow. That is pretty great. Hot damn. And speaking of hot damn, we're gonna go with another Patreon member. I wonder who this could possibly be. Unknown caller. Interesting. Huh. Well, unknown caller. It seems like you're muted right now. You should probably unmute. Interesting. Well, you know what? Maybe. Oh, it went away. All right. Well, we're gonna go with Iron Scholar.
I was considering doing that too. Oh shoot! Hang on, I need to work on my audio real quick. It just went to another thing. Okay, I have this thing now. Here we go.
Woo! Are you all audioed?
Yeah, it was on my speaker, and then it went off speaker. I had to put it back on after I just jumped over here. Like, dang it. So I actually want to know what you guys tell yourselves whenever you're going through those hard, heavy projects, and like you got to get it through. Like, how do you motivate yourselves?
The video has to be done by this time.
Yeah, that's.
Is there anything?
It's usually the best. Because the hardest thing in the whole world is if you have a project that you want to do, but there's no real reason to do it. It's always hard to actually commit to it and get it all done. Like sometimes it's good to like tell a friend like, hey, I want to work on this thing, and by this date I want it to be at this level, and you keep me to it. Sometimes that's a good thing.
Yeah, that's a good system.
Involving your friends.
Okay.
So
Because
maybe they can help you hold you accountable a little bit.
Yeah, because I'm getting to a time crunch now for that a wrestling nurgling competition I was telling you all about on the other streams. And right now, like, I feel a little bit screwed, but I'm about to be on vacation this week, so I can actually get it all done, hopefully. It's like I'm still very ambitious because I'm entering into the 3 categories. There'll be 7 models, and one is Magnus. So.
Ooh, little Magnus.
Yeah. So I feel kind of nervous if I'm not going to be able to finish through. And I also hear there's going to be a lot of competition there. And this is my first time doing it, and I'm applying a lot of new techniques. Like, I used to be very literally on the basic level. whereas I don't do a whole lot of highlighting or stuff like that. But I've been doing like things where like doing like layering, glazing, all sorts of like different stuff, like using reference like lighting and all. So like object source lighting is gonna be a new thing I'm gonna be doing as well. So like a whole bunch of stuff I've never tried before, and so really pushing myself and challenging myself, non-metallic metals, all this sort of stuff. It's just
Nice.
yeah, it feels like it's a lot, like mentioning all this
Yeah.
stuff, and like I'm actually able to like do pretty well, so I'm lucky there. Like people are giving me like a compliments, and like I don't actually hate it, and I'm very critical of myself. So knowing I don't hate it, like helps me feel better.
Yeah, I always have projects where it's like I have the dream in my head, and then I start to paint it. And I'm just like, I hate it, and like I'll hate it until like halfway through, and then finally I'll be like, I don't hate it anymore. Finally, after that layer, it's starting to look like my vision.
Nice.
But paint
Okay,
is-
well, I
paint is
said
an
my
additive
partner has
process.
5 minutes, but I shall head out.
Alrighty. That is always difficult.
Mhm.
Alrighty. Let's go with a classic. Flimbo the Dude.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
I've entered the babe train, as I can see here.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god, dude. Dude, I have this orange on my desk that's been there for the past week, and I'm really hungry, but I don't know if I should. I mean, it looks fine, but then again, I don't know.
Risk it.
What's the fine rate on like orange citrus?
I don't know.
I
I
feel
feel
like-
you gotta crack it
I
open.
feel like a week. I feel like a week is not that long.
Yeah,
All right,
For an orange.
should I crack it open here?
absolutely.
Of course.
All right. I'm gonna put my fucking sure. Excuse my language.
Yeah, you gotta take risks.
Whoa, this shit's like leathery. Maybe this is a bad. Oh no, it's fine.
There you go. I
A
find
week doesn't
oranges
seem-
oranges usually they actually get better and better with age until they don't. Until they're done.
Yeah, dude, it's like the birthing of a child.
Woo.
Yeah.
This is what
I'm
they
really-
taught me in psychology. Wait, what, health. Yeah.
Well, I'm really glad to be here for the birth.
Mhm.
Dude, this orange is astoundingly average.
Yeah, I mean, you really built it up, but yeah, I feel like I feel like if it was on your desk for 2, maybe 3 months, then I think we'd really be playing a fun game.
I'd reached the peak of orange.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I'm painting these death skulls right now.
Oh,
I'm
I wanted to apologize to you.
Yeah, what's up?
So, this was a bunch of streams way back when.
Mhm.
You're talking about your Kill Team games, and you said that you changed the rocket launcher to be a normal commando boy.
This is
And I
true.
think
Yes.
I think I was making fun of you because in my games the rocket launcher did all the work.
Yeah,
Well-
that was a big thing that you did, and it only made me cry like at least 5 times. But
At least-
yeah,
yeah.
continue.
Yeah, and I'm sorry about that. But I've been playing some Kill Team recently, and the rocket launcher having a rough go of it.
I think ever
Oh.
since you said that, you jinxed yourself, and the rocket has
I
never.
think I did.
Because like the rocket launcher used to delete a model a turn every turn, like clockwork.
Yeah. Yeah, like it was a little much.
Yeah.
But now it's not doing much.
You know, as much as your words deeply hurt me. I've broken like 4 mirrors in rage of that.
Yeah.
I do deeply appreciate your apology, as well as I will laugh in your face and say, in your face, Nick, I'm betterer than you.
All right.
And in fact, since I got the new commando box, which I got another one because I have no self-control, I built the commando and I used him as the rocket launcher, and he did actually pretty okay.
Oh yeah.
It's like I hired a new guy, and in fact, the guy who I turned into a commando is actually really good as a commando.
Wow, maybe that's
you-
what it is. Maybe
Yeah,
it's just not the right guy for the job.
Yeah, it's
And
a
you have to-
personality. You really got to get a read on him. You know, it's like School of Rock. You ever see School of Rock?
Of course.
Okay, I was making sure that analogy is right. I've never seen it. Dude, oh my god, you want to know something funny? In my history class, the history teacher, I don't remember what he did. He just got my friend. I don't even remember. But he just started showing School of Rock in the middle of our presentations. Like he just stopped doing presentations.
That's
in the
sometimes-
middle of it,
sometimes
just
as a teacher, you just get bored. You know, maybe you're
yeah. He was like,
hungover,
"Yo,
and
ever
you're just
seen
like, you know
School of
what?
Rock?" And we're all Gen X, and so we're all very we're all youngsters, we're all young bloods, and so he's like, "Y'all ever seen School of Rock?" We were like, "No, sir." So he sat us down and we watched it, and that was I mean, it was cool. I like that movie, but it was just weird. His name's Coach Pinnell.
That you know what? Now it all kind of makes sense to me.
Yeah, he's
Coach
a
Pinnell
little
put on
wacky.
school. You know, he's a little hungover. Put on School of Rock. And it all makes sense.
He's a little wacky. He says "sheesh" all the time. He's like,
Sheesh.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Yeah, I know
I
exactly
saw
what
a
you're talking
dead deer
about.
the other day.
Wait, go back again. What'd you say?
Huh? I saw a dead deer the other day.
A dead dude the other day.
No, not a dead dude. A deer.
Oh, a deer dude?
No, well, I hope not. Well, no, it was. I was hanging out with a girl, and we were walking, and we just saw it. We just saw it like it was like this dead deer in like the fence. It had like died. It was like a skeleton.
In the fence.
And I looked at her, and I was like, "You know about this?" Because it was by her neighborhood, and she's like, "Oh yeah, it's been there."
Yeah, it's
And
fine.
I
It's
was
like a
like,
meeting
"Damn."
place now. It's like meet me by the deer skeleton.
Meet me by the dead deer. It's been there for the past
Deer.
month, apparently. I mean, that shit's kind of metal, not gonna lie. Dude, I'm really excited, actually. My orcs now match my hoodie because they wear in blue.
Yeah.
Dude. Oh my god. I gotta... Oh, okay, I lost my train of thought. I feel like this orange is getting the worst of me. Also, I think I sniffed a lot of super glue earlier by accident. But I'm fine.
I think
I hope.
super glue. I don't think super glue will get
Super
you
glue.
high. It'll like
No,
glue
well,
your
no, it just
sinuses
hurts my...
together. But
It just hurts my face.
yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like that
Yeah,
hurt
that-
face along with this painfully average orange, which is now kind of sour. kind of ruining my senses a bit. I went to the... Oh, man. My friend sent me this video of like this guy playing accordion, and he had like the biggest butt, and I was like astounded.
and it comes with the territory. You got the accordion, big butt.
And you can't
Yeah,
lie.
man.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna head out. Thank you, Nick, for your apology. Thank
Yeah, no
you,
problem.
everybody, for being here. Jay, man, you're so freaking epic, dude. Why can't I be you? But every day I wake up and I like I'm just sad that I'm not Jay. Then I go eat waffles and it's fine.
That's fine. Well, as
Well,
long as it's fine.
If you do your taxes and you drink a glass of milk every day, maybe you could be like
Oh,
Jay.
dude, my cousin works for the IRS. It's crazy, man.
Well,
I've
give
been-
us back some money. That's what I you know.
So he's like, yeah, don't even do your, yeah, we
I've
won't
been
audit.
raised
Yeah,
from a-
you never have to worry about getting audited. Got a man on the inside.
Wow. I mean, you should actually pay your taxes. That funds very many things, like blank as well as blank.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Who
think
can
I don't
forget
know.
blank?
I'm a
Yeah,
dumb
also-
kid, what do I know.
And also, you know, watching movies in school, it funds that too.
Yeah, it does.
It funds Coach Pinnell's alcohol fund.
Oh,
And on
Coach
that
Pinnell.
I
I think everybody had a Coach Pinnell.
Well, we had a Jim Sure.
We had a Jim Sure.
Ooh.
I
Imagine
think Jim
a
Sure
gym
and Coach
teacher.
Pinnell would have gotten along.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Tell me. I can spare a moment to hear this.
It's well, The thing that I
Oh.
find funny, just in general, our gym teacher was named Jim Sure. That's amazing. A gym teacher named Jim. I mean, it doesn't get more perfect than that, really.
Dude, I'm in shot put. And that's the whole story is on its own. But like, you go over there, you throw the shot, and it lands in the sand. It's a very aggressive as well as a relaxed sport. Because like when you're in the little ring, you're fierce, you're a gorilla, you're power. But when you're done, you're like, all right, and you walk out, kind of sit there, drink a little water, hang out with talk. Then you get back in the ring, you're a monster. You're angry. You harness everything. Unless you're tired that day, then you probably don't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Pinto's not looking. You just give it a little heave.
Yeah, pinto bean. I don't like pinto beans. I like black beans. Anyway.
Yeah, black beans.
I feel
black beans are better.
I feel like everyone is just sick of me talking here sound right now. Like everyone in this chat is like, ugh.
I'm pretty sure Unknown Caller is saying that right now.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, yeah, of course. Anyway, Unknown Caller, I'm sorry for taking your thunder, my dude. Or my dudette, I don't know, or your gender neutral dude, whatever you want to call yourself. I mean, not call yourself. Dude, my God. I'm making
And on that note.
Yeah, get me out of here. Let me leave.
Thanks for calling in.
I love you, Unknown Caller. Please don't be mad at me.
All right.
I feel like it makes a lot of sense to play a School of Rock and School because it's in the name, school.
Exactly. I always love a good Flim of the Dude chat.
Mm-hmm.
Daniel Thompson. I had a geology professor named Clay. Pretty damn good. Sometimes the names are just perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna add Unknown Caller.
Hello, thanks for calling Boney's Pizza Parlor. This is Boney. What can I get for you today?
Ooh, okay, Boney.
Whoa. It's a prank call. Is this another prank call? Listen, punk. I'll have you know, this pizza establishment is the top of this class in town, and I've been involved in numerous pranks in the past, and I have over 300 confirmed kills with finding prank calling punks like you, okay? I'm trained in guerrilla warfare, and I'm a retired top sniper in the Albanian Armed Forces, okay? You are nothing to me but just another punk prank caller calling and a target.
Whoa. Sorry. I didn't mean to call you both at once. I didn't know you were going to, suck me that quickly, Nick. Listen, Boney, I'm sorry. I was calling to legit order a pizza before this, so can I still place an order?
Yeah, sure. So, what do you want to order? What do you want?
Yeah, can I get one of those Hawaiian pizzas? The one with pineapple in the ham.
Yeah, okay.
And can I add bacon to that? And
okay.
Can I also get that boneless, please?
What? Wait, hold up. You're asking me for a boneless pizza? A boneless pizza?
I'm exactly asking for a boneless pizza.
Okay, you know what, ma'am, sir? Whatever the heck you are, I want you to know you just insulted my family, okay? This is Boney's Pizza Parlor. We specialize in bone-in pizza, okay? None of that boneless crap that you get at Domino's or whatever. If you want that, you call them. But you know what? They're 2 hours away and you ain't going to get that delivery. So
you know what? No. You know what? Screw you and your bone-in pizza, okay? That's not real pizza, okay? I will find someplace that sells boneless pizza if I have to. You know what? I will freaking drive in just a minute. But you know what? Screw you and your bone-in pizza, okay?
How dare you insult my family? Like, you know what? I'm going to drive right over there and stick my foot.
I'll see you then. Bye!
Oh, sorry,
Wow.
you guys had to hear that, like, right now. Sorry about that.
I like in-bone pizza. I like a little crunch.
Me too.
What? How's that even a real pizza? I mean, what's your problem, Jay?
It's nice. You get a little,
I mean-
little extra potassium, calcium. It's good.
Okay, to each their own. We'll just go with that. I'm sorry for earlier.
Little wishbone, little anchovy.
Oh, you're kind of selling me on this, Maybe I've been thinking about this whole boneless pizza thing wrong, and, what's that? What's that coming for? Oh gosh!
What the fuck was that? Oh
Yo,
shit,
it's
it's
me,
you!
Boney.
What
I'm
are you
here to
doing
my
here?
sword, you
Well,
punk. Where the hell
you're,
are
oh
you?
god, why are you trying to shoot me?
Because
you're a skeleton.
Oh, now you're
What?
shaming me, huh?
oh,
You're
fuck,
shaming me.
fuck.
Well, how about you take some of this?
We're sorry. You have reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer in service.
Wow.
He was called Boney because he was a skeleton.
Wow. And this is a completely normal thing.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I think I've heard. I think
All right.
it's Boney's Pizza Cafe. Is that? I think I've heard of it. It's kind of famous.
Very, very interesting. Alrighty. Well, on that note, let's add an old friend. It's good that we have an old friend in here.
It is once more
Aye.
the child who spent $2,000 on a Necron army from eBay. Don't question where I got that money. I totally didn't sell my friend's organs on the black market. Anyhow, I have a few questions for you lovely lads tonight.
What's up?
How did you get away with murder? I mean, what? Of course not. Anyhow, does anybody know the best, does anybody here know the best glue I can use for metal models?
Super glue is pretty much a go-to. You can use epoxies, but sometimes epoxies aren't that much stronger than super glue when you're bonding, when you have really, really small joints. So pretty much just super glue.
Awesome, thank you. So I made a little bit of an oopsie daisy. I assembled my resin models before cleaning them. What do I do? I don't want to mess them up.
And if they're staying together, they might be fine. Just like take a joint, give it a little tug, and see if it falls apart or not.
You mean cleaning as in like, because you're supposed to wash the resin before you put it together?
Like you're supposed to wash it.
You could probably give it a dunk. You could probably still wash it.
Alright, well, and I have a question. Do you guys play video games?
Not really.
Not really. Not recently.
Alright, well, one last question for you guys. Have you ever gone to a game store, had some really good dumps, some good old palios, and then the game store closes, and then you meet them at the supermarket one day?
Yeah, I mean, they're people. They live around. You might see them other places. I don't think I've ever... I mean, we saw our friendly local game store manager at Adepticon, but I feel like that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, it does. 2 different days, I think, right?
Yeah.
Or was it the same day?
Yeah, 2 different days.
Yeah.
Well, anyhow, I saw one of my good old chumperoonies at the good old local food store today, and I almost burst out into tears because I hadn't seen him in 4 years, and he's like one of the nicest people I know. But he asked me, "Hey, did you go to that game store that closed?" And I'm like, "Yeah, who are you and what do you want from me?" Well, I'm just like, "I was the guy who played Cadians and blew up half the Space Marines." Oh, I don't like the Death Strike missiles. I don't like them at all.
Ooh, I remember a good old Death Strike missile in 6th edition. It was like the most powerful gun in the game. Very situational.
It had literally 200-inch range. Who thought that was a good idea?
It used to be infinite.
There's
a famous story where somebody called up a local game store and said, "I'm firing a Death Strike missile. Can you have it land in the nearest game?" And they did it.
Oh, that's so funny. Wait, did they actually kill the models?
I think they took because back then it was templates, so they took the template, rolled for scatter, and just had it hit stuff.
That's comical, dude. That's freaking hilarious. Oh. Anyhow, his name was Jasper. He's a really nice guy. But in all seriousness, I did actually buy like a $2,000 Necron lot. I have no regrets. It's awesome, but like, it had some of the Forge World models, the like buggy shrimp looking things.
Oh, the Acanthrites?
Yeah, the Acanthrites. And like, I think almost every single one of them broke in shipping because the dude was horrible. He refunded me $200, so you know,
awesome.
life's good.
Yeah, that
It
works.
only will. It's only going to take me another 8 hours to fix all of them.
Still, I mean, you know, I'd spend forever fixing them if I didn't have to pay for them.
That's a good. Oh my god, my light just fell off now. Anyways, so yeah, fun times. Saw my friend, almost burst down into tears, but really, like, actually nice guy. I'd say my favorite model, from these, Jesus Christ. My favorite model from these, is probably the, like, scarab birth thingy. Like, the bigger
spider?
version of the little... Yeah, the spider.
Yeah, I like spiders,
It's
too.
got, like, all the little babies. It's got all the little babies, and my mom thought it was cute. And I'm just like, Mom, it's not cute. The things that it carries can dissolve you in a second and turn you into biomass and use it for a bridge.
Or take over
It's
your
not
brain.
cute. Exactly. It's not cute.
I don't know. It sounds kind of cute to me.
That's you're weird. I'm sorry. Anyhow, Grey Knight. Hey, you mind killing some? Oh, he's not here anymore. Anyways, I hope that Grey Knight kills some demons, and I hope I don't see him again because the Inquisition is gonna come for my ankles.
And that's 5
Anyways.
minutes right there.
Yeah. All right. See you guys. Have a good day.
Thanks for calling in.
Yeah. You too. Goodbye.
See ya.
I like the Acanthrites a lot, but I could tell, like, how would they even ship? They have spindly little arms, spindly little legs. They have, like, little gravity wings that are little tiny arms that are end in balls. It's just
Ball arms.
How on earth would they not be broken?
Yeah. I feel like I'm a chief mail packager. I can make sure nothing breaks. Shipped all those Eldar out.
That's true.
They were shipped beautifully. Hell, I've shipped a ton of armies out. Since we used to flip them on eBay.
Flip it good.
Anywho, flip it. Yes, exactly. All right, we are going to add Saint Anger. Hi.
What's up, guys?
Hi.
Nothing much.
How you doing?
What's going on with you?
I've got 2 amazing things to tell you tonight.
Ooh.
So, yeah, you know, right? Hold on. So, first off, my wife's calling, so that wasn't ideal. But that's not the amazing thing.
A wife brag.
My mom.
Oop. Did we lose him?
Cutting out a little bit.
You can't hear me?
Oh, wait.
Sounds like you're back.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Alright. Okay, good. So my mother-in-law hands me a model kit from 1995. It's a pristine, unassembled Star Trek Voyager spaceship, basically. I couldn't believe it, and it's pretty cool. I think I'm gonna assemble it.
Neat. What is it?
I'm not
is it,
into. I'm not.
Is it the Enterprise?
It's the Voyager.
The Voyager, yeah.
Yeah, it's. I'm not really a model kit guy for, like, you know, cars or anything like that. Just 40k stuff, but it's pretty cool. I think I'm going to assemble it.
Neat.
And it's from 1995, unassembled and unopened. I was like, where have you been hiding this? This is insane. Said, oh yeah, it's been in our attic for I don't know how long. They bought it for their son, and he never used it. The other thing was that my wife saw me watching one of your videos, and you were using your airbrush, and says, "Oh, that's cool. Why don't you have one of those?" I said, "Oh, they're stupid expensive. I've been thinking about buying one, but I haven't yet." A week later, I get a brand new central pneumatic airbrush compressor with airbrush kit as a gift from her. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's the compressor and the airbrush kit, and it's a cheap one. It's not anything amazing, but I think I'm happy because then I can like practice with this one, and then once I kind of feel like I know what I'm doing, then I can splurge and get a better one.
Yeah, then you can make your wife buy you a better one. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's got two options. It's got the little bottle and then the little I don't know what you call it.
It's a siphon feed, not a gravity feed.
Right. Yeah. So I know that's not the best for model. Like
it gets the job done. I have one like
Warhammer.
that.
Yeah.
Yep. You can lay down some paint.
You can.
Yeah. And I don't know. How do you know how powerful the compressor? Does it matter?
You don't want like a real compressor, like a put nails through a 2x4 compressor. Yeah.
Right.
There's like a little single piston tankless compressor that everybody uses. You can get them. You can get them pretty darn cheap. I know Harbor Freight sells one. It's like a discount hardware store.
I think that's where she got this.
Yeah. So I would say that'd be a good option. Honestly, I think they're all the same exact thing from the same factory. I have if you buy the single piston tankless from Iwata, I'm sure it's made at the same exact factory as the one from Harbor Freight.
Very cool. Yeah, so I'm gonna try this out with some old models that I haven't been working on them for a while. And then once I'm feeling a little bit more confident, then I'll move on to my actual army.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like a good move.
Yeah. The other thing was, I really like that Conquest model you showed off in your last video.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was insane. You're just like, oh yeah, I just painted this up in like an hour.
It was 2 hours.
That's better than anything I've ever painted.
It's all about that glazing.
It looked really good, yeah. And did you use the? You said you used the orange Zenithal.
Yeah,
for that guy?
I Zenithal it in orange, and then I glazed all the colors on top.
Yeah, that's the thing I've not really worked on is Zenithaling. So that'll be a task for the airbrush, the new airbrush.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think Zenithaling once because I think the first few times you Zenithal. I definitely went through a phase where I Zenithaled everything and then just painted over it 100% with opaque colors and it didn't matter. But now that I'm starting to actually use the Zenithal like the way you're supposed to, it's a game changer.
Yeah. Sweet. Okay, I'm looking forward to that. And then what about inks? Do you think I should pick up some of those and try those as well, or just kind of get used to the
inks are incredible. They're amazing through the airbrush. You don't need to thin them. They spray beautifully. They have great atomization. Oh yeah, I would definitely say get a burnt umber and a black. Those will probably do you real well. And then I also really, really like magenta. It's a great color to spray on skin or anything that you want to kind of give a warmth to.
Very cool. So don't wait until I'm used to the airbrush. Just do it now and then kind of learn them both at the same time.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna try that. All right. I saw Morbius last night. It wasn't horrible. It wasn't good, but it wasn't horrible.
Neat. I haven't heard much about it.
Yeah. Other than that, are you going to pick up squats, Jay?
I definitely will once Games Workshop releases them. But can't say of the one model they've shown off. I can't say I'm a fan. I think it looks super average.
I just think this is going to be another faction that is very hype at the beginning and then slowly dies over time.
Might be. And then they have to have some cool stuff in it to keep me interested.
Yeah, they have enough factions. I really don't think they needed another faction, but whatever.
I agree.
Somebody will like it, and it'll be somebody. It'll be someone's favorite army, and I guess that's something.
Right.
But you know,
I think they're looking for some a nice big old cash grab real quick.
Mm-hmm.
for sure.
That'll do it.
And all the
And,
models
Games
are
Workshop
going to
doesn't
be.
care about money. They just love the community too much. They would never try to sell anything.
Exactly.
I love Games Workshop, but I
Yeah.
mean the models are getting ridiculous expensive. I mean, like,
Oh yeah.
just like it's not even based in reality how much they cost.
Speaking of cost, that's 5 minutes.
All right, later, dudes.
All right, thanks for calling in.
Yep.
Boy, I'm so far behind in movies. I'm like, ooh, you know what looks really good? The Suicide Squad 2. That
Oh
did
god,
that come
that's
out
all I want to
basically
watch.
a year ago now.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, it's been a long time.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's add Agent Lima.
Hello.
Hi.
Yo, how's it going?
Hello. Long time no see.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was the last one I was in? It was like October or November, wasn't it?
That sounds about right.
Yeah. You know how it is, college, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, while I'm here, I have a very polite bone to pick.
Oh.
Do it. And remember, you don't have to be polite. Let's get dirty.
Called my Krieg Space Marines scuba divers, and I was slightly offended.
I called Krieg scuba divers?
In the squad challenge.
Oh yeah.
You said they look like
remember.
scuba divers. I was slightly offended.
They did though.
I know.
Well,
because I was like, well, I can't really put the respirator thing on the front because I have no room on half the Marines. So, lesson learned.
I mean, they did look good. I mean, they're part of the top 5.
Oh yeah, no, I'm proud of them. I've played one of my 2 kill team games with them.
Nice.
Yeah. And did you win?
No, I am consistently getting my teeth kicked in by Nids and GENESTEALERs.
Yeah, that's like they do really, really well at killing guardsman toughness guys.
Yeah, I think that's also the person who introduced me finally to Kill Team. Has been playing Warhammer for like a decade, and his father had been playing it like 30 years before then. So to equate this, I'm basically like a silver 1 fighting a global elite in Counter-Strike in terms of Warhammer experience.
Yeah. See, and that's like that's sometimes that's the problem that we run into is I feel like Jay and I are on the same level, but then when we play against Sean, he's on a whole nother level.
Mm-hmm.
He's better than
the
us.
one that cheats, or
yeah, the one that cheats.
Yeah. So, because like the 2 games that we played for Adepticon, super close games.
Yeah.
Nail biters all the way through. I won both of them, but super close.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't happen with Sean. It's never close to Sean.
No.
Must be some warp magic or something.
Mm-hmm.
I guess another is I finally got friends into Warhammer. I have made them join the cult.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Yes, and one of them is I was like, I got him interested in playing Kill Team, so hopefully we'll do that over the summer.
Yeah. It's a great game.
Because we're all college students, so it's a nightmare to get logistically everyone together.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
But
yeah,
I think he said he wanted to play guard, and I'm just waiting on my Nachman buck to come in the next week or so.
Eat. That's awesome.
Yep.
Well, maybe
We're
I'll play
getting our
Veteran
Nachman.
Guard with my new veteran guard team.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have much in the way of hobby news because I've been doing nothing but engineering for 4 months now.
Nerd.
I've had no time. I'm in this Discord in this hobby. Of course, I'm a nerd.
What a
Warhammer
nerd.
is for jocks. Engineering is for
I've been living in a
nerds.
3D print lab for like 2 months now. My perception of time is all messed up, if you couldn't tell.
What are you engineering?
Hopefully mechanical.
Hmm.
I got 1 more year, so
There you go.
then they're gonna put me in charge of robots or rockets or something.
Yeah.
That sounds
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah,
Maybe both robo-rockets.
maybe. It's
That's-
how I'll
that's
take
what I
over
would
the
vote
world
for.
and finally be able to reduce GW prices. That'll be my first standing order as Emperor of the New World. It will not be world hunger. It will be reduce the price of Space Marines.
Mm-hmm. Will not rest until a box of Space Marines is $29.99.
I mean, that's a little expensive.
You know, you gotta be within reason.
Yeah, they got to make a little money.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't really have much to say. I just thought I'd hop in while I'm attempting to 3D model my final project for the semester. So,
What was the final project?
it's hopefully like a automatic hydroponic system of sorts.
Hmm.
With like a rotating display stand. Yeah.
Is it Inventor, Fusion 360? What are we talking?
SolidWorks.
SolidWorks. That's what I meant instead of Fusion 360. Yep.
Yeah.
Makes
I
sense.
have been 3D modeling for like 9 hours now at this point.
Mm-hmm. And that's 5 minutes on
comes
that.
to territory though.
Yep. That's 5 minutes right there. But
Alright.
good luck in your
Yeah.
engineering.
Thank you. It was fun to catch up.
Yeah. Thanks for calling in.
Yep. All right. You have a really funny Discord community, by the way. I should mention that.
Oh yeah. Everybody's a character.
Yeah. But that's all. Thank you.
All right.
Good night.
See ya. Night. Fusion 360. Who am I?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Brent George, this is on the same topic. Dick, what programs do you use for creating STLs? I have Blender and 3D Builder, but I'm looking for something more like AutoCAD or Autodesk since I'm used to those. Well, I use Vectorworks, but it is very expensive. So, if at all possible, if you have a student ID from something, or if you were enrolled at a community college, let's say, and you have an ID from that, you can use that to be able to get a educational copy of Vectorworks. But I like using it. Although, I mean, you can do a lot of stuff in Blender. It's rather difficult, but it's all the same skills. Alrighty. We are going to add Egg Hunter into the stream.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, so, excuse me, I haven't slept very well. So I have one concern I have, and I'm not sure if you guys have felt the same way. And at first, I wasn't thinking of it as a big deal when I saw it at the Horus Heresy reveal. I didn't think of it as a huge deal.
Mm-hmm.
But then I saw it again on today's Squat release. And that is the new toe armor.
Oh.
What do you guys think of that?
I've been hearing about this too. People really do not like the toes on the space dwarves.
Huh. I can't. I only looked at it for a little bit. I can't picture the toe.
You're not like a foot guy? That's weird. No,
It
but
should be like the go-to place to look.
Yeah, that's usually where you start, and then you work your way
Start
up
from the bottom. That's
exactly.
That's what it's saying.
GW enter images. Oh yeah, they had like little feet.
Yeah.
Each individual toe. Each one.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
It's like
I
those socks. It's like those socks where you put your toe in to each.
If you look at
spot.
the Beaky Marine, each toe as well.
Okay, show me a picture. Show me a picture. No, this is from back in Necromunda days. Why is this actually being hard to find?
Oh, it's new. They had boots. The toes are new.
No.
Just go to the Warhammer community.
I know, but I thought it would pop up instantly if I typed in Games Workshop spots. Hammer community. Yeah, I do remember they had like they don't have a big boot, which I'm maybe okay with. Ooh, yeah, the feet are weird. They have individual toes. Huh. You know what?
I could let it go if it was just beaky marines. I could let it go.
Maybe it's like a Star Fox situation where they actually don't have feet, like their feet have been replaced with robotic feet.
Maybe they definitely didn't make that clear.
No, man. Though, you know what though? I think. I mean, I don't like the model so much. I may be fine with the feet. I feel like the feet may be the best part. Weird robot feet.
You know, it
this
might not
model
be the
looks
biggest
nothing
deal.
like
They do
the
have that
cool
like
thing they
eggshell
showed off.
helmet hole.
The helmet hole. I feel like though the helmet hole is already a thing on the GENESTEALER cult. Like this guy has a helmet hole.
Right.
This KELLERMORPH.
And KELLERMORPHs don't need a weird not Space Marine backpack either.
Yeah.
It's like they're taking the best design aspects and just putting them in a blender. But they're using Blender.
A little bit of both.
Know, the more I look at it, the more I just don't care. Like, it's not a bad model, but it's just, there's nothing exciting about it.
Completely agree with you. It's just apathy, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Again, they always show off the weirdest one.
Yeah.
They've done it so many times now.
Why more, you know? Sometimes you don't need more.
Yeah, maybe if this was a Necromunda team, I think I'd be like, oh yeah, sure, why not? Who cares? But if this is the beginning of a whole 40k faction, I'm like, I don't know.
It's not even a sub-faction. It's being listed as a new thing.
Yeah.
It would be reserved if it was a sub-faction, you know, but it would make sense. But it's just its own thing.
Mm-hmm.
You have to get like 3 start collecting boxes to have an army. They'll have a whole new thing in a year.
Exactly. Yeah, it is. It is
Well,
very,
and
very
on the
weird.
note of painfully adequate.
Yep. Well, thanks for calling in. Yeah, it is weird. I don't know.
Yeah.
I really don't know. I mean, we'll see.
It's just odd.
Bet we'll get more and more updates as the year continues.
It also really doesn't look like the picture from the video. Like that.
Yeah,
little guy
but they
looked
never.
better. Yeah, it never
They almost
does.
never do. Yeah, unfortunately. I mean, it's 2 different teams of people, and
yeah.
Because we always talk about the Malifaux, where it has to be, because the Malifaux artwork is exactly what the models are, and it had to have been like somebody did a sketch, somebody modeled it off of that sketch, and then somebody drew on top of the model to make the finished rendering, to make it look exactly like the model.
Yeah.
They don't do stuff like that.
Speaking of exactly like the model, I'll be right back.
Pissing. But yeah. Although I would like to say, if the court reporter would like to report back, I believe yesterday I said I bet they will do something about the squats and it's not an April Fool's thing, and I was correct. So just want to put that out there to everybody who don't believe in me or think that I'm dumb. I actually know everything. And Jay's dumb. You heard it here, folks. He's not here. I can say whatever I want. He smells, he's stinky, and he's poopy. Just a fact. Mr. Rothman, yeah, they wouldn't make a full trailer for them. I didn't think it was a joke either. Yeah. Plus, I think that the rumor, it was in the rumor mill for a minute. Yeah. I like to believe the rumors. Jay doesn't like to believe the rumors. BJ95. Nick is cuter than Jay. I've been saying that for years, and it's been confirmed.
Do. Jay can't pronounce French words. Sure I can. Chivach.
Exactly. And on that note, on that piss note.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know what you were doing, but that's maybe not.
Yeah, projectile
Whoa.
vomit.
That also makes sense. Akinokinunis. Nick might be cuter than Jay, but grots are cuter than Nick. Well, I guess that's true. All right, we're gonna go with Gipsy Danger 12222222.
We are hither.
We are.
All right. Yeah.
So, I want to ask your opinion. So, I have an Imperial Guard regiment.
Mm-hmm.
Custom. Yeah, there's two of us. Yeah. So, you think the name like a Lockport would sound cool, like as an Imperial Guard? Just think about that.
Wait. Can you say the name again?
Lockport. Sounds cool, right?
Lockdork?
Lockport.
Lockport. As like the name of a general, or as the name of an army?
Army.
Okay, like the 54th Locknorts?
Lockport.
Okay, so the 54th Lockdorks. Yeah, I think that kind of works.
All right.
The 69th Lockdork.
69th Lockdork.
Whoa, 25mm base be upon me.
I just got assaulted.
Yeah.
Thank you for your opinion.
Yeah. We are running a big goddamn campaign right now with it. Yeah. We're running a big campaign of basically Horse Heresy 2.0, Black Templars with Dark Angels. Basically, the Black Templars went looking around Caliban for no reason other than why not. And obviously the Templars and obviously the Dark Angels were not okay with this, and so they attacked the Crusade. And now it's just this big old mess of factions and the like. We've got Guard, Imperial Fist, Templars, Dark Angels, Custodes, the Inquisition, all involved. It's
the
just
Inquisition in a 30k force?
No, we're playing 40k. It's basically Horse Heresy 2.0.
Neat.
So, 2 chapters.
Yeah, except for two pretty big chapters though.
Neat. I mean, the Black Templar are the biggest faction of Space Marines in the game because they don't care about the rules.
Yes, the Codex Astartes is more like the Cringe Astartes.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
No, I'm so sorry. Yeah, so I've got a Bacon Blade, I've got a force, a massive Imperial Fist force, over 100 guardsmen, and Valkyrie, he's got a ton of Dark Angel stuff. Yeah. It's going to be really fun. We're trying to get another friend in too. Who he plays Necrons, and we're going to have like there's a Tomb World or something in the Caliban system.
I feel like there's two types of people. Those people who think that the Dark Angels are cooler, or the people who think that Black Templar are cooler. Because they're a little bit the same thing.
How dare you? In my presence, you insult my Black Templars.
Dude, you want to have a banner on your bikes. You can't do that. I can do that.
Not you, Jay. We are.
I apologize. But severely, I am sorry for all of you who are wincing at the stupidity remarks and anything.
Yes.
Just know that we are wincing and cringing too.
Yes. Yeah, and we're gonna have the Necrons come. We're gonna have our friend with the Necrons come in, like we're awakening a tomb world or something, and whoever control the tomb world gets favor with the Mechanicus, so more reinforcements and stuff. It's gonna be really overly complex, but it's hopefully gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah,
if we can pull it off. Oh God.
So you got these giant armies. How do you think you're gonna How do you think you're gonna work these games? Like, do you think they're gonna start out small and then get big, or do you think you're gonna go big immediately and then just stay big?
I think gonna get medium. Hang on.
So what we're thinking about doing is having a model town or army, like one space marine equals like X amount you can have throughout the whole campaign. Once you run out of that set of models, you completely run out.
Ooh. That's kind of interesting. So you kind of have to think like, okay, maybe I'm going to try to go Space Marine light on this mission because I'm going to want those for the next time.
Yeah, and since I'm running Custodies, and we kind of decided that one Custody model equals just one Custody that you have for your army, so I got to be like really careful with those. But like with Imperial Guard, it's like the guardsmen themselves, because they're so expendable. It's just you can have as many as you want.
Neat.
Which works for him because he has a lot. I have like maybe 20. It's like 120. I have 20.
I've been collecting Dark for 2.5 years.
It's been longer than that. It's been like 3 now.
No, it's 2.5.
How do you know the month you started?
And on that note, that's 5 minutes right there.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. See ya. Bye.
See ya. Have fun. Win.
Thanks. See ya. Bye.
I love a game mode like that where like you can say like, okay, we're gonna play 5 games, and but there's like I know like a lot of littler games have this where there's kind of like a base mechanic where it's like, ooh, so if you win this game, you get a certain number of points, and you can spend those points. It's like, ooh, if I get to 3 points, then I can start to bring in the heavy vehicles. Or if you're playing badly, it's like, uh-oh, I gotta use my points wisely, or else I'm not gonna have anything left to play with. I remember I wrote a whole campaign system like this for X-Wing, and then Sean broke it immediately.
Yeah, Sean. I don't think he's here anymore.
No. My game system was called Flash Wars because there used to be a really, really crappy Flash game called Flash Wars.
Flash Wars. All right. Well, we are going to add Leaky Pee-Pee.
That should be my nickname.
Yeah. I mean, that's what you were doing.
It's a medical condition.
Ah, okay. That's good.
Yeah. First off, you're killing these models, man. They look great. So that 40k campaign that guy was just talking about just reminded me in 2009. The first time that I ever went to my local game store, they were playing what seemed like some sort of archaic like RPG in the 40k setting, and I didn't know anything about 40k. I didn't know anything about like guardsmen or chaos or weapons of war or anything like that. So they handed me the sheet and they were like, you can choose a special weapon. I saw a plasma gun, and I chose the plasma gun, and like the first instance where I shot it, it overcharged and my arms like sloughed off in the campaign.
Nice.
It was just 40k rules. I actually was gonna say I watch these streams kind of intermittently, and I know that you're super into the Kill Team. Please make an old school Talarn list. They're
I own a bunch of Talon models.
Oh my god! Please make videos on them.
Interesting. Maybe I can do all the regiments. I've done Catachan. Maybe I can.
Yeah, I just think the aesthetic of them is so cool, and the lore behind the planet becoming a desert planet is. I love it. I would buy an army, but all these pewter miniatures are spiking in price. I think like a lieutenant or they're Al Rahim, I think is the name of the captain or whatever. They're like $50.
Damn.
I don't know if I have a full set of 10. I know I have a good smattering of them. I think I have a couple
Maybe-
heavy weapons or special weapons, a couple of generic guys.
Maybe we can find a third party to supplement some stuff.
Yeah.
Kind of a little bit like the Kata-chan. You have that
Ooh, you know
that
what?
one lady.
That's not a bad idea. Maybe we need to reach out to a certain miniature producer.
I smell what you're putting down.
Because I know they
think-
have a whole set of Talon.
I think
Little,
I know what you're
little
talking
Victoria
about, too.
miniatures.
Yeah. Yeah. So the other thing I was going to ask, I kind of asked it in your Discord. I have an old, like, actually 60 or so intercessors and HQs and whatnot, and I was wondering if I could ask to trade on your Discord.
Yeah.
I see why
with
not,
with
yeah.
random. Yeah.
Okay,
Of course,
great.
if somebody wants them.
Yeah, hell yeah. I'm moving in like 2 or 3 months, so they gotta go. I'm hoping to downsize to Custodes or something.
Yeah. I've always had if you can't find anybody on our server, there's Facebook Marketplace. There's always people available on there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, guys. That was it for me.
All right, sweet.
All right,
Thanks
have
for
a good
calling
one,
in.
guys.
See ya.
I always forget about those Talons. I think the only problem is I think I own four grenade guys. That's most of them.
Yeah. And speaking of Lakey Pee-Pee, let's go with Super K.
Prefer Special K.
Yes.
Okay, that was like the worst. Okay, no offense. That was like the worst transition ever to me.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah. So, since the last time I was here, I finally have a full Necron army, not built or painted, but full army nonetheless, which I'm very happy about.
Love the Necrons. What
Yes,
do you
that's
like?
so
Is it
cool.
like right down the middle, a little bit of everything, or do you have like lots of like spamming one thing, lots of immortals or lots of flayed ones?
I got most of my army. I got like 3 boxes of warriors. Like here's what I have so far. I have like 3 box worth of warriors, a Nightbringer, 2 different overlords, and the command.
Catacomb Command Barge.
No, what's the box? What's everything that's in like combat patrol box?
Ah.
And I'm gonna butcher this name. I'm just gonna say it right now. The Rodu del Tactical Kit. It's the 6-legged walker thing. That's the heat ray.
The 6-legged walker guy with a heat ray. I know the
Yeah.
Doomstalker has 4 legs, or does it have 6 legs?
It's not the Doomstalker.
Not the Doomstalker.
It's
Six-
a dumb.
six legs and
I'll
a-
take a.
You mean the spider?
Yeah, the spider. Not the spider. I'm gonna send it. Take a picture of it. Okay. That's this kind of that's why I just wanted to say that I have a full army now.
Nice.
And
Yeah.
I saw the thing about the squats yesterday, just today. I was like, wait, squats? What do you mean? I thought they got rid of that in 2nd edition or something. And apparently coming back, I was like, have I been lied to? I don't know how I've missed it, but I've been in this comic for since 2020. Yeah. So I'm both really interested and kind I'm kind of like in the middle about when I saw it. It's like, oh, cool, squads are back. Because when I first learned, I thought they're really cool, and I was kind of sad that they got rid of them. I was like, I'm interested that they're coming back. I hate the model that they showed off.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah.
It's just kind of a swing and a miss.
Yeah, like when I first saw it, I mistook it for a Space Marine at a glance. I know it's not, but you know what I mean?
Yeah. It looks like a Space Marine.
Looks like a Terran.
It does.
Yeah. Yeah. It was just really weird to me because a couple years ago they did an April Fool's joke for squads where they made new models like I think Blackstone Fortress or something.
Yeah,
and
I think both, or I think it was Necromunda. They made some new squats.
Yeah, it was Necromunda. Made 2 squats and they looked really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, there's part of that like both really wants to collect it because I don't want the squats to get squatted again. But I already have.
I hope they do get squatted again. That would be great.
Yeah.
They get squatted twice.
That would be funny, but I don't think the squat fans could handle it.
There's no squat fan. Like there's a few, but like Sisters were popular for the entire time, and that's why they got like a beautiful model range refresh. I feel like squats are mostly a meme.
Yeah.
Like they left 30 years ago.
But like, have you like seen some of their old models? I once looked down, and was like, oh my gosh, these are really cool.
There's some neat stuff. I liked, which is too bad on the new model. I liked they used to have these las guns that had a really long barrel, kind of like a sniper barrel, and I thought that was kind of a unique look.
Yeah. But I didn't see the trailer. I only saw like a stat video, one of those kind of things for them.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't seen like the April Fool's Day video, but I'm just kind of interested what like the new lore is gonna be because like they had a pretty like definitive end.
Mm-hmm. They got eaten by Tyranids.
Of the Nids, being eaten by Tyranids. So I'm like curious what they're gonna say. For the longest time I thought, they're in the warp. Nothing wrong with that. If anything, for some reason I thought like they could really come back if like they'd be like a subset of like an abhuman like squad for guard or something maybe.
That probably would have made more sense.
Yeah, like it's a tactical squad of like a couple survivors. You know,
it'll be really interesting to see what they do with the lore because they're gonna they're gonna do something really boring like just say, oh yeah, they were always there, or they're gonna have to come up with some way for like this entire faction of people to arrive.
Yeah. This is kind of off topic, but I'm getting the orc kill team box with what's it called?
Commandos?
Huh?
Octeris?
The Commandos?
Commandos and Krieg.
Yeah. Either the starter box or Octeris.
The one that has both. I can't remember what's the difference.
I think they both have both. One has terrain. And the other one has a little bit of terrain.
The one that's $99.
Yep, the starter box.
Starter box. Yeah.
Box.
Yeah. At first I was like, do I really want to get this? I love Krieg, but is it enough? There are orcs there, and I do collect orcs. Yeah, that's the reason why I'm getting this. I'm getting it for the orcs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I haven't got it yet, but it's something I'm looking forward to get because then I can get into Kill Team 2, which
Kill Team 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah.
And that's 5 minutes.
Oh, okay. Have a nice day. Have a nice day. Bye.
Thanks for calling in.
Man, these new squats are gonna open up a whole new can of worms.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. It's gonna be very, very interesting. More people get into Kill Team. It's good.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody should play Kill Team. And this is kind of insane. We only have one person raising their hand to speak.
Woo.
And so we'll go with Linko11. But if anybody wants to call in on Discord, you gotta get on there and request to speak.
Yeah, hop on.
Try to get some different people in. All right, Linko11.
Hello.
Hey.
So I've been playing a game called Sea of Thieves.
Sea of Thieves?
Is it a video game or a tabletop game?
Video game.
Hmm.
It's a video game, and it is really fun. But there are some players who are really, really annoying. Because you have to play it online.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's there are like 4 crews. There are 4 different crews in a lobby. Or no, 6 different crews in a lobby, and then you're one of 6 crews. You can, and I usually play solo on a sloop. There are some people who play in groups of you can play in a group of up to 4 players on a boat, on a ship.
Mm-hmm.
And if there are all 4 players, if it's a galleon or a 4-player ship with all 4 players, and then it also has and they have a Reaper's Emissary, or they're just lobby hopping to get the gold, and they just hop lobbies to hunt random players who've spent a long time gathering stuff from actually doing the voyages, and they just come in, swoop in, obliterate the person the unsuspecting victim, usually while they're docked at an island collecting more treasure, and then leave. And sell all their stuff. It is so annoying. And then they log onto a new server. Because that happened to me,
I
like today. Because I was going to
where you're playing against people, but I don't think I would like a game like that where you're like resource managing and collecting things. I like Call of Duty where you're just running around shooting, and there is player interaction, but it's not that sort of player interaction. It's very much just
it's
they
more,
shoot you shoot them.
This is more of a kind of because there are only 6 crews in a giant map. I'm like. The only time I've ever come across another crew is usually if they come to kill me. That's like the only time I ever find people. Sometimes I find people and they're peaceful, but there is a thing that is really cool on the game, so it's not exactly a resource management game, it's a pirate game. Sea of Thieves. Yeah. In open worlds, PvE, PvE. PvP, PvE.
PvC.
Player versus player and... player versus player versus environment, so player versus enemies, and then... So you spawn in at an outpost. You gather supplies, get on your ship, sail, or... Normally you get a voyage, get on your ship, start the voyage, and then figure out where you need to go to that island, do whatever you need to do for the voyage, and then return and sell your stuff. Or you can play as a pirate, a quote-unquote pirate that actually will attack other players.
Why wouldn't you want to play as a pirate?
Most of the time, those people are flying the emissary of the Reaper's emissary, or the emissary of the Reaper's bones. The emissary of the Reaper's bones lets people know where you are, so you don't surprise them and be like, surprise, die. That it shows where your ship is, and not everyone does it, but it gives you bonuses when selling stuff gained from from another player's ship.
I would
Or
100% be a
whenever you
pirate all
sell
the time.
anything. Whenever you sell anything. But to the Reapers, at this specific island, this specific outpost, the Reapers' hideaway. That's the only place you can sell stuff and get the bonus for the Reapers, for being a Reaper's emissary. But it's still, and also another thing with the Reaper's emissary is if you level it up to level 5, so whenever you start an emissary, whenever you raise an emissary flag, it starts at level 1. You have to level it up, and if your ship sinks, you reset. Or if you take down your emissary flag, you reset that level. But if you level up the Reaper's emissary to level 5, you can see any other emissary flag in the entire map. So, say I'm flying Gold Hoarder's emissary, which normally you cannot see a Gold Hoarder's emissary on the map ever. But if you're a Reaper's level 5, oh, they're flying Gold Hoarders. Let's go kill them. Well, yeah, they're flying an emissary. Let's go kill them and take all their loot.
I would always play as a pirate, and I would always steal the loot. I would get to whatever level I need to be.
It's a good way to get stuff, but it's still really annoying.
Yes, and Jay is just rude, is kind of the moral of that story. And that's 5 minutes right there.
Okay.
Thanks for calling in.
Yeah. See ya.
See ya.
I think I would love a pirate game where you're just a pirate and you're sailing around. I'd just have the soundtrack to Pirates of the Caribbean blasting. Dun 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 dun. Except for I would feel a little bad if it was if there were actually players. I think for those sorts of games I like to just play against a computer and just take my time, press pause so that I can shove some Doritos in my face.
Yeah. Exactly. All right. We have a bunch of Patreon people, and usually the Patreon people get to go first, but I'm going to allow Final Oreo to go. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
What's going on?
Hey, nothing much. Just doing the Black Templar starter box.
Ooh. I almost bought that at Adepticon. I should have.
Oh, for sure. No, it's awesome. I love it. It's my uncle gave me an extra set of the Crusader squad, and so I gave those the shotguns, and they look so cool.
Nice.
Yeah, there's a special stratagem in the new book that gives them damage too. So I was like, I should probably pick on that.
I was wondering what benefit the shotguns are going to have, because historically, shotguns on scouts have always been a bad choice.
Right. Yeah. No. These they're literally normal shotguns, just with a new strat. They're like only good situational, but I still, for some reason, I'm like, this is a great idea to play with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I only got into this like literally almost last year. I say almost because it was towards my birthday, and it's not nowhere close to my birthday. I've never even heard of these events. Like every time I hear a new event, everyone's like, yeah, everybody knows this. I'm just like, what is this? So like, are there just multiple different events in the US, or?
I know there's the LVO. There's a lot. That's the Las Vegas Open. There's Adepticon. I don't really know of other ones.
There's a bunch of other little ones, or I think Games Workshop does its own little tournaments. and stuff, and I don't know anything about that. Usually, the Warhammer community website, they'll talk about stuff. Like they talked about LVO, and then they talked about Adepticon, and they talk about some of the other ones too. But yeah, I don't know. Besides those two, I don't really know any of the other ones.
Yeah, that's pretty dope. I love this. I don't know why. It's just like this is the only thing that like feels like an actual good community. Like there's actually there's real people. Just like in video games, it's like whenever you're doing video games, it's obviously just like half of them are fake, half of them are hackers. But in this, it's like you're either real or you're not giving Games Workshop any money. It's one or the other. You can't really be a bot in this.
That's true. Oh, I'd love to play a bot.
I mean, that's basically Sean.
Yeah. Oh, he's a hacker.
Yep.
Crack the code.
Smooth your models just an extra inch to get in range.
Yeah. Exactly. That's a long 6 inches.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like I think you've measured from the back and the front of the base. I don't think that's how that works. You've moved an extra, or I accidentally did that with a dreadnought, with the Primaris dreadnought once. Oh, that was a big accident. My uncle called me out on it as soon as I did it. He was like, "What the heck are you doing?" I was like, "Moving." No, I've played at least almost 12 games with my uncle, and I've only won one of them.
That's
learning through
I love
failure.
that.
Yeah,
that is awesome. That's totally what I would do too.
Absolutely.
Just keep dunking.
And
Because how long has he been playing?
Oh, he's been playing for like almost as long as I've been alive.
Yeah.
Which isn't fair. He's been building up his orc army forever, and then he got into Space Wolves, and so he has fun playing orcs, but he just destroys playing Space Wolves, and so he's like, I mean, at least you got 50 points. I'm like, dude, you got 90. Like, that's not fair.
That's great.
Yeah,
no going easy.
Yeah, I think right now he's like number 17 in like Space Wolves in the world right now.
Just trying out tournament lists on you.
Yeah, he's like, this is a very subtle list. It's not even that bad. Loses 50 to 100. It's like, yeah.
That's pretty amazing. Has he been giving you tips though about like strategy?
So he kind of does that. So I'll make my own strategy because he's kind of like that. I'm gonna throw you in the deep end kind of person.
Oh yeah, we can tell.
Yeah, no, he. I remember the first few games. He's like, do this, do that, and then the game that I beat him in, I didn't even notice this, but he didn't even say a word to me, like as a tip. He just straight up was like, yep. So basically, I'm just going to charge Halbrecht, and then Halbrecht was like, no, I'm going to kill you. But I've been working on my magnetization, and I got to rewatch your video on it because I got some new magnets, and they are extremely tiny, but very useful.
I love a 1.5 millimeter, a 3 millimeter, and a 6 millimeter. Those are my go-tos.
Yeah, I just realized this, but the new bases for the ones that came in the Black Templars box, they don't have any little holes on them, so it's just flat, completely flat. Whereas the old Indomitus box set came with like little holes that I assume you can put magnets in, because that's what I did.
They weren't for magnets. They were to actually. Those models came with pegs on their feet, and you could peg the legs into the base so that you didn't need any glue. That's kind of how I think Games Workshop calls it easy to build, where models don't require any glue to assemble them.
Well, that's stupid.
Yeah, they've kind of abandoned it a little bit. At the beginning of 8th edition, they actually came out with a whole bunch of easy to build kits that were all push fit. but it seems like they've pretty much abandoned it.
Right. That's no, I don't. It was a terrible idea. It's easy to build, but then they're all monopose.
Mm-hmm.
There's like barely any. Like I got an extra Emperor's Champion and I was able to change it into a Blade Guard Sergeant, but like I had to do a little too much for that. I had to cut a new shoulder pad and completely change him. But he was not monopose whatsoever. Too much effort for what I did. Too much effort for slapping on a new sword and a shield and a head.
Love a good kit bash. Yeah, I think it's a fine line between easy to build and multi-part modular kits. Because like I think there's room for both, but there has to be both. Like a bunch of the Death Guard units are still easy to build, but then a bunch of them are not. And it just kind of it's kind of a weird. Like if every single army, which I almost wish Games Workshop is so random with how they do things, it'd be great if every single army had like a couple of easy to build and then everything else is multi-part plastic. But they're in a weird situation where there's like a couple of easy to build scattered across the armies and only Imperium and Necrons.
Right,
I guess
but
it
then
works
the
too.
easy to build ones are the easy to build ones are just like the most important ones, like your captains and your lieutenants and your troop choices, and it just sucks so much. Just like there's no way to make this look any cooler, is there?
There's always a way. Green stuff, extra bits.
You're right. And
Speaking of looking cooler, that's 5 minutes. A little over 5 minutes, but that's okay.
Oh, my bad.
No, it's my fault.
Yeah, I blame Nick too.
Yeah, blame me. I like it. No, but I hope you beat your uncle, and you should let us know when you do it.
Thank you. All right, have a nice day.
Yeah, you too.
Thanks.
I didn't know Sean was an uncle.
Classic joke. Amazing. All right. Well, we're gonna go back to our pool of people. I see Grey Knight has snuck back in. We already talked to you. We're trying to talk to some new people. We're gonna go with Righteous Games. Righteous Games. Righteous Games.
There we go. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh my
Going
lord. It's not on speaker. Howdy.
Yo.
Can everyone hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
What's up?
Woohoo. Nothing much. Just painting up my Black Legion finally.
Ooh. Little chaos action.
Yeah.
I wonder what color you're painting them.
Yeah, actually, it's Cantor Blue.
Oh, that's a good color.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Yeah, they're actually Alpha Legion disguised as Night Lords, disguised as Black Legion. Yeah, it's a whole process.
Amazing.
Yeah. How are you guys today?
Good.
Doing great.
A little tired. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Feel that one.
Lots of stuff going on.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I'm. So we're getting our Knackman box tomorrow, and I'm getting the Space Marines. So I have to figure out how I'm going to paint those Space Marines, and I don't know. I still don't know yet.
You could follow your old Space Marine painting tutorial.
Well, that was how to paint an Ultramarine, so that doesn't quite work.
Wait, actually, there are some really cool Ultramarine Chaos conversions I've seen. You could try those.
No, thank you.
Fair.
So yeah, I feel like I have to see the models, I have to put together the models, have to stroke the models, have to lick the models before I really know exactly what they should be.
Yeah, you can't really understand the model until you taste it first.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. That's why everyone hates playing with me, because all my models are just covered in slime. It's gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel you guys on that one.
I'm painting the Void Scarred. It'll be great.
Ooh, yeah.
I feel like I haven't seen them out in the wild yet. Really? Have you seen photos?
I've seen a couple of YouTube videos painting them.
Those don't count. I count Facebook and Instagram
That's
for out in
true.
the wild.
I think I've seen some on the r/chaos 40k page.
Interesting.
Yeah, which is pretty cool.
Mhm.
Maybe on r/40k as well? Just like the base Warhammer one? I don't know.
I only go on there if there's controversy. That's when I go on there. Yesterday was kind of a fun day. Today was kind of a fun day.
Grimdank as well.
Yes, Grimdank is
Grimdank.
awesome.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, I love hearing the takes. People were really upset yesterday about the April Fool's stuff, and love that. I could read that all day. Pop some popcorn, just get to work. But
I love all the controversy around the Golden Demon winners.
Yes, that too.
Oh yeah.
I saw a bunch of salt about that.
Yeah, I know. There's like It's like there's just some guy who documents all of the Golden Demon stuff, and he was like, "Yeah, I had to block a ton of people because they're just nasty."
Yeah.
Really? Oh my lord.
Well, people are really upset that a little tiny skink won, but won the Slayer sword, and it's all these people that weren't there, didn't see it, and don't get it, so they're dumb.
Yeah, it was a truly perfect model.
It was truly perfect.
Was that the little blue guy with the sword?
Yeah,
Is that what
Seer.
you guys are talking? Oh yeah, man, yeah, I saw that when I was like, that looks like a GW painting. That just looks like heavy metal. Wow.
You know, when I was looking at it on the convention floor, it was I kind of didn't think about it too hard because I think I just looked because it's just a tiny skink. But as soon as it won and I really took a good look at it, it's like, yeah, that's a perfect model.
Yeah. Yeah, no, when I saw the photos of it, it really did just like, there was no flaws. And I was like, wow, I can only hope that one day I can be like that. But my lord.
Right. And a lot of people, they assume if the model is bigger, then it's better. And that's really not how it works.
It's like the opposite. There's more room for error.
Yeah, some of my best models are my like Cadian Shock Troopers and my Kriegsmen, which are like the tiniest models I have.
That's why next year I will be painting one Gretchen.
Yeah, just do it over the course of a whole year and it'll look
exactly.
great.
I saw a bunch of dumb takes that were like, American Golden Demon doesn't even matter because American Golden Demon is of such poorer quality than the European Golden Demons.
Oh my lord.
People flew in.
Yeah.
People flew in from other places to do it. So I don't know.
European one immediately starts dissing on America.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
I think they're just jealous that it's here.
Yeah, for sure.
For the next 2 years.
Oh, is Adepticon only here for the next 2 years?
That's what they said for the Golden Demon, is that it's going to be, obviously it was here this year, and then the Golden Demon's going to be here next year, and I don't know if they know anything further out than that.
But there's a lot of Golden Demons.
Yeah. So it's very interesting. But that's what the guy said. I don't know.
Oh, all right.
He was a Brit. Maybe I didn't understand him.
His accent is just so thick, you just don't know.
Exactly. But, anyways, that's 5 minutes.
All right. Well, yeah. I hope you guys have a good night.
Yeah, you too. Thanks for calling in.
Yeah, thank you.
What? I saw a bunch of hot takes about the super gross Nurgle Dreadnought winning gold for in the vehicle slot. And a lot of people were like, it's like, because I think in the pictures you can't really tell what's going on because it's so covered in like in gore and in weathering, but in person it really was well done. And I almost think it's more impressive because there was a couple of people who did really heavy weathering, and it's really hard to do that and have it look perfect and have it look like every single brushstroke is there on purpose. I think there were some orcs covered in blood that were like really good, but the blood did kind of look a little slapped on, and it wasn't like a perfect display of skill, like some of the winners were.
You almost have to like do like a physics simulation in your head while you're painting to really know what that's going to be like.
Yeah,
you know, what's all the where exactly all the little streaks would go and everything. Yeah, I don't know. And it's people that don't know what they're talking about. You know, as it always is. You know.
Wait, people on the internet aren't experts?
Yeah, I guarantee the vast majority of those people either have never painted in their entire lives or are not very good. So, well, alrighty. We're going to go with 1313s.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, now it's going to want to do this. All right, for the wrap-up show, my boy is epic, and I'm still hoping that he has a one of those Twitches or something.
What?
My boy Link You.
Oh.
Eve's guy.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I want his Twitch.
Yeah, do you have
Does he have a Twitch?
I hope so. I'm looking for it. I'm trying to find it now. I'm a fanboy. I need his.
All right, well there you go, Linku11. If you got a Twitch, you gotta do some live streams.
I mean, it's called Sea of Thieves. I wonder why people might thief off of you. That's really weird. I don't understand these things, man. I need Linku to explain it to me. You know, if you're flying the gold flag and they have the other thing, they can find you, but it has to be between noon and 3 on Tuesdays.
Well, it looks like
Linku77. He dropped it in the chat. No, I'm paying attention, Link.
Yep.
I'm there, bro.
Got a sub.
I know we were super close to streaming on Twitch the other day because YouTube was acting weird.
Yep.
Oh yeah, the day that you missed.
Yes.
I was like, oh, free day off.
Honestly, I mean, it's Twitch looks very attractive. I know there was another Warhammer painter streamer that was making like $5,000.
Pretty insane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But
now I'm gonna go on Twitch. Be like, hey, check it out. I suck. Anybody can paint better than me, which will inspire everybody to paint.
Mm-hmm. As we always say at the end of all of our videos, paint more minis. That's our motto.
I don't think I can.
Ooh, Linku11. I don't stream often, but yeah. Well, I think you need to stream every night.
Yeah, I'm saying,
I feel like
bro.
I feel like 1313s might cheat on us with Linku11.
Yeah, I think, dude, just don't run your stuff at 7, because then I'd be over. I'd be like, oh, which one do I listen to?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's some harsh reality. Oh, Nick, I'm out of grots to paint, dude.
Really?
Yeah,
I mean,
you gotta get more.
I know. I'm thinking about getting some mech guns, some of the new mech guns, because I have the old ones.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, the new mech guns are great.
Yeah, and they have 5 grots instead of 2. So
yeah, it's pretty insane. And they're very dynamic and fun. And I think I tried to do this once. I don't know. I have to find the grot that I tried to do it on. There is one of the grots is pointing like forward, and I cut off its finger and moved it to be its middle finger. So I would I would say that you do that on your you guys.
I have a 3D printed. I painted him like a blood angel, of course, but I have a 3D printed Marine that my friend did for me that has a middle finger. He's like flipping off. And then he made one for himself that the guy is holding a chain and then pistoling it. So he's got the pistol and chain like Run the Jewels.
I love it.
Yeah.
Literally perfect.
Right? Like, if you're gonna have space monkeys, you might as well have cool space monkeys.
There you go.
That's because. And I finished last night. Well, actually, technically this morning because I did the putty. Because to make the one dude completely in a different pose, I had to putty out his shoulder and do some stuff. But I finished those. The Eldar, the jet bike.
Oh
guys
yeah.
That Jay gave me the idea to go ahead and just get the 3 jet bikes instead of 3 warlocks and do it that way. And I was like, that's so smart. So smart. So yeah, I got those.
Gotta do a little kit bash and convert.
Yeah, no, I got those done up and I got a real cheap second warlock bike. So I made the 3 bikes. I took all of the little extra bits off of the warlock bikes, the little front plate, and then gave all of those dudes the warlock weapons and all of that stuff. So they look good plastic. And then tomorrow, it's still tomorrow when I get home from work because I work tonight. And then it'll be tomorrow when I get home. In the morning, I'll primer them, and then when I wake up, if I'm in the mood, tomorrow's no game, so I will sit there and try to get some airbrushing in.
So there you go. You got a plan. You ready to go?
Yeah, I got all. Well, you know me well enough by now to know that I have everything.
Oh yeah. You're ready to go. You got everything set.
Yeah, I have like everything that I have except for the bikes primered, and then I even have the bikes on that list of 10 things that I need to paint, and then I have those things ordered on what will actually see games the soonest, and which puts the Gorkanaut at number 10. Yeah.
It's amazing. And that's 5 minutes right there.
Okay, bye.
See ya. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
It's always fun when like people are excited about their armies and people are working, making stuff. It's always fun.
Yeah. Man, I think
right.
I've just about got these guys finished. I'm gonna have to put together some more cultists. These guys came together pretty quick.
Good. They really did. All right, we're gonna go with Gannon and Stroninger. Wow.
Love it.
Calling in to say that you suck like a Hoover vacuum cleaner, which was the original make and model of the vacuum cleaner from the novella Brave Little Toaster. But in the movie, they changed it to Kirby, voiced by Thurles Ravenscroft, and he was great. Speaking of which, he also voiced Tony the Tiger for the first 50 years, and the very uncredited vocalist, so you're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. Now you know, knowledge is power.
Wow.
Why don't you just watch the movie? Maybe it wouldn't suck so hard, ya shells.
I'm learning so much. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
That's all I really had to say.
Well, we gotta say this. Happy birthday.
Ah, thank you.
I love the cake.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
That's what he said.
It looked a little creepy, but oh well. It'll digest the same.
Yeah, exactly. God.
All
Okay.
right. Next
We
guy.
gotta. Yeah, thanks. We gotta add that to our list. We gotta watch
The Brave Little Toaster. Yeah.
You should do it as one of your review stream things for the Patreon. That would be great. All right, bye.
See ya. The Brave Little Toaster. Again, I've seen it. That was a long time ago. As a kid. Don't remember what happens. Remember there's a toaster in it, though.
Is he brave?
A little bit. A little brave. Alright. We're going to go with Kenny the Internet Man. Top 10 Kennys, top 10 Internet Men.
Oh, man. Hello. Hello.
Hi.
How you guys doing?
We're doing good.
I hope Jay liked my Photoshop job of him.
Yeah. I wouldn't say that's much of a Photoshop. I would say that's exactly what Jay looked like today.
Yeah, like if you saw like a blue Subaru outside of your house, that was me. Sorry. But yeah, right, just to get out of the way, what'd you guys think of the squats?
I
Bad.
didn't really like it that much.
I thought they're fine.
I'm curious
I
to
thought they were
see
fine,
what
yeah.
they come out with more, but I don't know. I think it looked kind of bad. Like, not bad, but very generic.
I thought they looked like, just mining people.
You mean GENESTEALER called?
Yeah, it reminded me a lot of the GENESTEALER cult. I think they did show the weakest model because in that video they showed the silhouettes of the other miniatures in that squad, and they were they had a little more personality to them. They had like pickaxes
After we watch
and like robot arms. Yeah, I thought that stuff was really cool. Other than that, like the thing I'm most excited about is the lore. Apparently, they do not get along with the Imperium very well. So I'm wondering if they're like their yeah, it's real. So I'm wondering if they're like their own like society that like begrudgingly works with the Imperium because chaos is now at the door.
You know, Arbiter Ian, who's another YouTuber, not too long ago, he made an interesting video talking about like how to make the Imperium look like the bad guys that they really are. And he suggested maybe make another faction or another group of human or human-like people that are good and like not evil. So maybe the squats are going to be like a nice civilization that's just not horrible and evil. That it would become a foil for the Empire.
Probably like just some spacefaring people who are just happy to be spacefaring on their own.
Mm-hmm.
I know there was a bunch of like examples of that in like the Horus Heresy. There was these people who like had their entire like civilization had like glass technology. Like their cities were made of like glass kind of things. Their walkers were made of glass kind of things. But
They shouldn't cast stones.
they actually gave the word bearers a lot of trouble when they were getting invaded by them. But yeah, they were all like accepting. Just they believed in a different god and also had AI. So there was like,
we can't have that.
Yeah, we can't have that. There's another one where Horus ran into a group of people who were like allies with aliens.
Oh yeah, that's in book 2. Yeah, where they're actually just good people who have figured out how to exist in the galaxy, and he ends up having to annihilate them.
Yeah, and the aliens were just like, we just wanted to be left alone.
Mm-hmm.
We wanted to live on our own terms. They just got exterminated.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the
feel like a
Horus
lot of
Heresy
that's
books, I was super not looking, or I wasn't not looking forward to them, but I thought I knew what they were, and then I started reading them, and I'm like, this is actually really interesting.
Yeah, I haven't read a lot of them. I only read like the few that I kind of want to listen to, which I think that's kind of the proper way to listen to the Horus Heresy stuff.
Yeah,
because
I don't
there
think
is so
nobody
much.
needs to complete it.
Yeah, I remember Goobs went through like a whole bunch of the books, and I'm just like, that's a lot of work, and also that sounds horrible. Don't do that. Just read the ones you wanted to listen to, or you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm. I think it's interesting he doesn't capitalize on that more. Like he knows Horus Heresy, but he never ever brings it up. Just one video.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, he's too busy being in your closet. So.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you ever saw the Miniac video? He was there just hanging out.
Oh, he's just chilling. We met Goobs.
We did.
He's gooby.
Yeah, I heard. I heard he ditched you guys because you guys were lame.
I mean, yeah, a little bit.
Goobs was too cool for school, and he just like put on shades and just went into his convertible and just left.
Yeah, you hear that, Goobs? He ditched us.
Hopped into the Goobs mobile and just rode off into the sunset.
Yep.
The Goobs mobile is his face, just his face.
It's like the Wienermobile.
Yeah.
Oh boy! And speaking of wiener, that's 5 minutes right there.
And speaking of wiener.
Yeah.
Okay, bye bye everyone.
Goodbye. Thanks for calling in. I love that. All right. Well, we have time for one more.
Woot woot.
So I'm gonna go with Denying Kyrie. And this will be the last person we talk to.
Let me. Can y'all hear me okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, just wanted to say I really appreciate your guys' videos. They're pretty sick. And I have a confession as well.
Oh.
I apologize. I have never based a single one of my minis before.
All right, hang up.
Oh my
Hang up.
god.
I end up eating the texture paste, and I never have any left over.
Yeah. It is delicious.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
You know, I like the
And now you don't
Vallejo
have-
stuff. The Games Workshop stuff is not that tasty.
No.
Yeah, it's too sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. And making your own is such a pain.
Yeah, God. Neighbors look at me weird when I go outside with the spade. I wanted to ask
So-
you guys a serious question, though.
Okay.
I'm doing some Terminators, some Alpha Legion Terminators, you know. And you know how they have like those little spike things on their back that have like the Space Marine helmets?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm wondering what chapter to paint them as, because I know people like to dunk on Ultramarines a lot, but I feel like that might be a bit overdone.
Well, the painter in me would say, what would be a nice contrasting or complementary color to the rest of the model? But I'd also say, like, if you have friends who play Space Marines, you gotta pick their colors.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. That's just,
Yeah,
you just gotta do that.
Like, even
That's
if they
what we
play,
do
like,
all the
Eldar,
time.
Eldar or Tau, like, you gotta figure out a way to get some of those heads on there.
Yeah.
Hey, for no
People
for
get
no
on the
reason,
Tau a
could I
little
have a
much.
couple of extra Tau heads?
Can I borrow some off of you? I don't really have much more to say beyond that. Today, I guess some good news. I have this hobby store up here in Washington, and they had their 21st anniversary, so they had like this kind of like a thing where you put your hand into like this Halloween jack-o'-lantern thing and pull out like a % discount for anything in the store.
That's pretty
And
cool.
your boy got a 50% discount. So I was just going there for a paintbrush. But I had to leave and go get, a box of Space Marine Havocs for my Alpha Legion.
Nice. That's
Good
really
choice,
cool.
too.
Yeah, it was a good day. But anyways, thanks for all the videos. You guys are sick.
Yeah. Well, we'll keep doing them just for you.
Mm-hmm.
We were gonna
right.
we were gonna stop. I don't know if you were here earlier. We were gonna stop, but you brought it back.
Oh yeah. All right. That's awesome. Thank you guys.
Awesome. Yeah. Glad you like the videos.
Peace out. Bye.
See ya. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And look at that. Beautiful stream. Talked to a bunch of different people.
Yeah.
We learned all about Sea of Thieves.
Mm-hmm.
And
Am I going to be able to get the rest of these Genestealers built by Monday? You know what? I definitely will by Monday, because I'll have the whole part of Monday evening.
Oh yeah, our Sunday's gonna be wild. Yes.
But damn, I've been in the market for trying to find a new color scheme for my GENESTEALERs, and I think this is definitely going to be it. Yeah, it takes a little bit of work. But I could do, like, these are the heroes. I could totally boil this down into something easier for the troopers.
Yeah.
Oop, and I should get him on camera. Ooh, I should post them on Instagram because I have that other Instagram post where they're bright magenta, and I was wondering if I had ruined them.
Yeah, and on that note, it is 12 o'clock.
Woo! Thank goodness.
So we had a bunch of videos. Make sure you go watch all those videos. We do these call-in streams every first Saturday of the month, so you can always call in later. We had a bunch of stuff on Patreon, so make sure you join the Patreon. But we'll be back with another live stream on Monday, so join us for that.
Yeah. Bunch of great videos this week. Go watch all of them. They're really good. Go watch them a couple times each.
Exactly.
All right, everybody. We also have merch. All right, everybody.
Yep. Good night.
Good night.